welcome, welcome. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic day. It's been busy for me. I made last night I started working on this example scene. I made another example scene this morning because I like to have a budget option as well. You know, when I make my weekly Dreamsnap tip videos, I don't want to make an example scene that's only the premium stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like people need ideas for budget stuff too, because there's a lot of people that play that you know, they can't just spend $20 a week on Moonstones, or, you know, and a lot of people that need Dreamsnap support, you know, they're not, a lot of them aren't consistently getting the 4K, so they're not always going to have the premium stuff. So, you know, I would have been live a bit earlier, but I had to make an extra build this afternoon. Sent you a message on Discord when you aren't busy streaming. Please take a look. Sounds good. I could probably check it out tonight, Dekai. I mean, I can look at it today if you want. I mean, I won't pull it up on stream, but I can check it out today. Anyway, let me give some shout outs here. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. Belby, first comment of the day. Vox, second comment of the day. Samith, I see you over there on YouTube as well. Susan Stevenson, hello, my friend. Huffle Nerd, hello, hello. Welcome in. Oh, and before I do the whole shout out and talk to everybody, real quick, I want to, for anybody watching this stream after it ends, I like to talk about what we're going to be doing, so that way you know what this video is about. So, on Mondays and Tuesdays, we review your Dreamsnaps. On Wednesday, we check out the premium shop, we go over Dreamsnap results, and we start working on Dreamsnap builds for Thursday's video. Thursday, I usually end up getting to the stream a little later because it takes me, I put a lot of time into my Dreamsnap guides, so I was working on that today. And then for the stream, we host a Dreamsnap Q&A. So if you watch my Dreamsnap tip video all about this week's theme, and you find yourself with some more questions like, I have a different idea, do you think this would work with the theme? Or how do you get your lighting to look like that? Or what kind of color palette do you think is good? Is there, you know, something I can use other than this? What kind of outfit stuff can I do that you didn't mention? Anything like that. Or if you're like, how do I do my makeup? If I'm an adventurer, should I do it? You know, any kind of little question you might have, today's the day to ask. So anytime, this way you can, if you watch the Dreamsnap tip video and you attend the Q&A, you'll have all the knowledge necessary to absolutely nail your snap review. So if you take all that stuff and then you submit for a Dreamsnap review, you'll be equipped with pretty much everything that I'll be looking for in terms of, you know, what I expect to perform quite well for this challenge. Now that we got that out of the way, let me say thank you to my kind and wonderful community here. You guys, thank you so much for all the love and support. Yesterday, we hit 214 goals in a row. Thank you very, very much for that. Starting out today strong here, we have Bell B with the 200 bits, Fallen Angel with the 200 bits, and Jennifer with the 200 bits. Thank you so much. Also, we have a first-time chatter today. Let's go. D-Train, what is up, my friend? Welcome in, D-Train. Great to have you. A lot of waves. Thank you, guys. Also, Danielle G. Danny G coming in with the resub. Just a tad over 2 years. That's right, Danny G. 25 months, my friend. 25 months. Lisa is probably in the air now. They said my plane's about to take off in 2 minutes. That was like probably 5 minutes ago, so they're probably in the sky. Safe travels. Dekai said... Oh, no, Dekai with the resub as well. Dekai just hit 1 year today. Let's go. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Greatly appreciate that. Oh, we got Gypsy Darling in here as well. Hello, my friend. Hello. Welcome back, Gypsy. Welcome back. Samantha with the 400 stream streak. I think it's the longest we have in the community, probably. I mean, that's over. Guys, you got to think about that. That's well over a year without missing a stream. Because I don't stream every day of the year. So that's probably close to like 2 years. Like getting up to 2 years without missing a single stream. That is incredible. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you for hanging out with me every day. Thank you for always putting up with my antics, and just thank you for making the chat more spicy and fun for me. I know I troll my mods a lot, and they troll me, but, you know, without you guys, dude, it wouldn't be nearly as fun, and my job would be so much harder, so I really appreciate you. Dreamer said, I saw the YouTube video. Looks amazing. Done a Lost City Jungle. Cool. Silver Tab on 160. Not 400, but still. I mean, dude, you don't have to be on 400 streams in a row to be impressive. I mean, dude, even catching 10 streams in a row is impressive to me. That means for 2 weeks straight, you didn't miss a single stream. A 10 stream streak is impressive. So yeah, 160 is awesome, my friend. Thank you, Silver Tab. Thank you. Now, once we finish, talking about Dreamsnaps, I have a couple of examples to show you guys. By the way, I did end up doing what I said yesterday. If you guys were here in the stream, I said I wasn't going to completely finish these scenes because I have had a little bit of an issue where I found them while voting. My community's found them while voting. Some individuals out there that watch my snap tip videos, they literally just duplicate the snap, which I can't really do anything about that. And it doesn't offend me. I'm like, wow, I'm glad you think my examples are that good. But it's not the point of the guides. Like, the reason I make the snap guides is because I want to help give people idea. I want to kind of define the theme and lay everything out. Even expert snappers, like Beyblade or, some of the other people here will still watch those videos just to see if they feel the same exact way I do about it. And, they've been getting 4K for like almost a year, and we have other people that have been on 4K for like a year that still watch those tip videos, even though these people don't need my tips, but they still submit for the reviews. They still watch the tip videos.
Just do it!
And I think really it's just for confirmation. They like to see if other people are kind of on the same wavelength that they are about the challenge. And I think that's a great way to look at it. So what I've noticed sometimes is for these example scenes, people will find them while voting and they'll DM them to me and be like, is this you? And I'm like, no, that's just an exact replica of my YouTube video scene. And again, it doesn't offend me, but it does make me a little sad because, like, whoever, if somebody feels like they have to do that to get 4K, it kind of tells me they don't believe in themselves. And I want everyone to believe in themselves. I want everyone to know they can do exactly what I do. It might take time to like learn the controls and learn all the sliders and get really comfortable and kind of know what all the items are in the game. It may take time, but when it comes to creating a fun concept or like building a scene, I believe in everybody. I think I think anybody that puts the time and thought in can make it happen. They can make magic. So whenever I do see exact replicas of my YouTube video scenes, I'm like, well, that's somebody that watches my content. That's somebody that participates in my community. And despite everything, they don't believe in themselves. Like they don't believe their own work will be able to do it. So they replicate others. Which again, I can't do anything about that, but I want them to believe in themselves. So yesterday, while we were working on this example scene while live, I mentioned that I'm not going to make full scenes anymore for the YouTube videos. I'm going to leave certain things out and kind of make it to where people have to put their own twist on it in a way. And not only did I do that for this one, but I'll probably end up using most of what we see here, but I completely changed my outfit from what I would submit. I think this is a 4K worthy outfit, but it's not what I'm using. I'm not using the Holy Grail as my artifact. I think it's a great relic, but the things I'm planning on doing, I'm not putting anywhere near here. And then also I talked about in the video how for our creatures, we have the hyena dens, but I also specified that I don't think that's quite enough. I think you could be more competitive if you included like Scar or some other fun, and also pets, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that in the example scene because, I want people to do, the people that want to draw inspiration from the scene, I just want them to make it their own. And if I leave it a little bit unfinished, they'll have to figure out where they're going to put Scar or what kind of companions they're going to use or how they might want to do the outfit differently. I'm just trying to nudge some of our friends that watch the content into that direction of being comfortable with their own choices and their own design concepts. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't offend me that people copy the videos. It doesn't make me mad. If anything, I want to convince them that they don't have to do that. I want them to believe in themselves. That's more important to me than, any other kind of feeling I would get from this. So yeah, that's kind of where I am now. You're just leaving certain things incomplete. And I think I'm going to do that from now on. Now, I still put a lot of time into these builds. It makes the individualized snaps individual. Exactly. Fallen Angel said the disappointed dad talk. Yeah, like, listen, son, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even say, like, I'm disappointed in them. I just want them to believe. I want them to believe. I want them to have faith in themselves. And there's nothing wrong with, like, getting an idea from a YouTube video or concept. But even if you get 4K, if you replicate something somebody else made, you'll be like, yay, I got 4K, but you're not going to take any pride in that. You're not going to be as excited as if you're, if something you designed got it. Now, a lot of the things we're using here, I think, are going to be in a lot of snaps this week. The jungle home, the new jungle home, that's going to be all over the place. The new walls are going to be all over the place. And since it's a jungle build, you're definitely going to see the new jungle tree, or you're going to see a lot of jungle trees. You're going to see the new vines. So this isn't unique by any stretch of the imagination. I feel like there's going to be a lot of snaps out there like this.
You have to stop commenting daddy on all of my posts. I ain't your daddy. I hate to break it to you, but I ain't your daddy.
I do need to bring back some of... I need to turn Blurt back on for you guys. I'm sorry I've been slacking on that. I will try to have that sorted out by Monday, okay? I know we haven't had them on because I don't like them on during snap reviews, and so many of our streams have become snap reviews at this point. Also, I do miss Blurp when you guys would do Anarchy. Like, that was pretty fun. Anarchy was always pretty fun.
The horse is here.
Tater says, is anyone else's Uncrafter glitchy? I haven't used it since we got Honeyglow Woods, so let me know what it's doing there. Can we get Ashley's Friday Goose? What's a Friday Goose? Can you settle for a Saturday Goose or potentially maybe a Thursday Goose? I know, I'm just kidding. I think you were talking about the Gritty Goose, but it auto-corrected to Friday. The Giddy Goose. Oh, no, we don't have a Giddy Goose. There's no, like, really excited Giddy Goose. But there is a Gritty Goose. There is a goose hitting the gritty. So there's a Gritty Goose. Yeah, there. Oh, no, you did. Okay, there you go. You got it that time. There you go, Vox. Third time's a charm. Dreamer said my Vine Arch is not working. Have you tried touching it? Have you tried walking up to it and hitting the interact button? I would start there. I think that would be a good place to start. Dreamer probably placed it and was like, why isn't it doing anything? So, just so you know, Dreamer, you got to go up to it and you just hit interact and then it goes. I do it, then it goes down every time I pull the camera out. Well, that's stupid. Have you tried restarting your game? Is anybody else having it go away when they open the camera? I haven't had that issue. Ghost Girl said no. Dree said no. Cozy said, yeah, mine too. I just go interact with it again. But if it goes away every time you open the camera, you're not going to be able to take a picture of it big, though, right? It did it once, but I reactivated it and it stayed. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it sounds like it's not a super bad bug then. I haven't had any issues with it on PC. I know Dreamer's on Switch too. I do have the game on Switch too as well, so... Rob, what even is that emote? What do you have there? Oh yeah, and the other thing I want to do today, Well, Dreamer, I wouldn't restart. You said you've already done that. No, there's no need in doing it again. Here's what I would recommend, Dreamer, because other people in the chat said all they had to do was interact with it again. So what they said they did, Dreamer, is, you know, when they opened the camera, the vines closed. So then they went back and they reactivated them. And then when they opened the camera again, they stayed. So just go back to them and turn them back on and then open your camera again. And hopefully they'll fix that to where they work as they're supposed to. I was thinking maybe they would be an activate option. Like, I was thinking maybe activate visual effects would trigger them, but it doesn't. Which would have been kind of cool, really. You know, if we were able to get them in the act of growing, I think that would have been pretty neat. So if we go visual effects, it doesn't really do anything with the vines. Which would have been neat. I feel the same way about the pumpkin topiary, the transforming pumpkin topiary we got from the Cinderella bundle. I think it's like transformation something. No, that's wrong. Maybe pumpkin? That's a funny word, pumpkin. Like it's my kin and I'm gonna pump it. There we go. I don't know. I always think about that pumpkin. A pumpkin. So, I think this item would be a lot more fun if we could interact with it with the visual effects button. Because, I mean, if you think about it, this is a pretty cool visual effect. But if you ever want to try to photograph this, you know, you have no choice but to, like, interact with the item and then run back to your spot and snap the picture, you know? I would really love it if this worked. Because look at how cool that is. Look at how cool that is. Pumpkin. Beacon Mama said, I wanted to watch the vines grow so bad was part of the plan, but oh well. Yeah, you know, also, in the shop, they're labeled as... Okay, what are we doing? Get me out of here. They're labeled as the... Oh, never mind. It's just clinging vine set. I thought it had a different name. But yeah, when you look at them in the shop, like they immediately do their little animation, I thought they would just stay animated, you know? Like kind of grow, stay there for a minute, then go back down, then grow again. I do like that they stay still for photos, but I think it would be kind of cool to like be able to catch it, you know, part way done. Like maybe catch it like right here, but like where they're reaching for each other. I don't know. It would make it more versatile. But then again, guys, we also have to consider that the price tag on this item is 1,250 moonstones. Like, that is dirt cheap. That is dirt cheap. So, you know, they're not perfect, but I think they're worth the price. I think they're worth the price. Rob said 1250 for that is good. I think so. I think so. They've been pretty nice with a lot of the fun stuff. And yeah, I think this is actually what I'm going to use for my Dream Snappy, guys. For my relic, I'm going to use this thing. A lot of people forget about this little guy. Because I think you only get one. And it's really easy to lose it because you can place it somewhere. And I'm not going to use the R2 pose. I've decided to definitely use the, I'm definitely going to be using the Pluto pose. But I'll tell you why. For this particular build, if I use the R2 pose, I think the R2 pose is great, but for this build, if I use the R2 pose, it's going to kind of put me in front of my doorway here a little bit. And I actually really like where I end up with the Pluto pose. And I also love that with the Pluto pose, the avatar reaches for something. So for my actual snap, I'm going to be reaching for this like ball of light. And I think it's going to look really cool. I don't want to like show exactly what it's going to look like because, you know, just like we were just talking about, people, you know, there's some people out there that like to, you know, and I really appreciate that they have so much faith in my work, but, you know, I would like my snap to not exist alongside 5 other copies of itself. So, you know, it kind of sucks too, because like I would love to show you guys exactly what I'm planning on doing, but We're just gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait until, you know, till we're done here. Dreamy Luna said, is the three-headed dog pose good for this week? Now, I don't really know. The three-headed dog is good to have in your snap, but I don't think posing with the three-headed dog is... Have you watched my video, Dreamy Luna Elf? Have you watched my tip video yet? Because, again, if you want to get good value out of the reviews, and if you want to get good value out of the Snaps Q&A, you kind of want to start with the weekly tip guide. And the reason why is because it'll explain where I'm coming from. So, you know how last week, or the last... We got our results in for the Lazy Cozy Day, right? And during the Lazy Cozy Day challenge, I was telling everybody that the snaps that were going to steal the show that week, and I'm not psychic, I just understand how snaps works how it works at this point. I understand how much voters tend to appreciate people making the theme super, super abundant in their snap. And that allows me to automatically know what poses are going to dominate the meta. If you really think about it, you can piece it together. So during Lazy Cozy Day, we said there would be plenty of standing submissions in 4K, but they wouldn't be dominant. What we knew was going to be dominant were poses where the avatar was seated, whether they were using a fox pose or the robot pose, or if they were on a couch or on a bed or on a pillow. There's so many different ways to sit. And if you look through all the 4K submissions out there, there was just a ton of them. There were a ton of them. They dominated the meta. Yo!
Do you have any examples of sitting pose with an imagined scene in the background? I'm trying something like that for the first time and would like to see what I'm doing wrong. Model
For
newbie.
sure, Model Newbie, for sure. Thank you for the very generous dono, my friend. Let me add that to the goal here. Much appreciated. We're at 1600 now. $10 super chat here from Model Newbie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. That is very kind of you. Goal 215. Now let me clarify on what you're asking here. You said, do you have any examples of sitting pose with an imagined scene in the background? Can you define exactly what you mean by that? Because, oh dang, let's go, dude. Thank you, thank you. Zombie again. Zombie with the big love here. Zombie coming in with a big 1,000 bits here. Thank you, my friend. Now we are officially over halfway on the goal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Zombie and Mono Newbie coming in with big love. You guys are the best. Thank you. Thank you. So, examples of a sitting pose with an imagined scene in the background. I'm trying something like that for the first time, and I would like to see what I'm doing wrong. Here's what you can do, Mono Newbie. First off, send me what you have so far. Like, you can just DM it to me. If you go to our Discord, go to announcements, you'll see me there. Just click on my name, and you'll have to send me a message first before you can send a photo. But you can just say hello, and then it'll bring up a chat window, and you can upload your picture to our chat. That way, I can look at what you're aiming to create. And yeah, I would be more than happy to help. I can show you all kinds of different seated poses that you can utilize. Now, back to Dreamy Luna. Dreamy Luna, don't get ahead of yourself, my friend. You said I'm definitely doing standing this week. We're not talking about whether you need to sit or stand this week. So the reason I was bringing up Dreamy Luna Elf... Oh, thank you. Crispy Crispin Kristen, let's go. Welcome back, my friend. 48 beautiful months. And a lot longer than that since you've been in the family since the Facebook days. Welcome, my friend. Okay, so the reason I was bringing up seated poses is because if you recall, during Lazy Cozy Day, I pointed out that seated poses were going to dominate the meta. So, what is going to dominate the meta this week? What do we think? Well, the reason we knew seated or stationary poses like that were going to do so good in Lazy Cozy Day is because it tied directly into the title. Now, the title this week is Fabled Relics, right? That's what you really want to highlight. Now, when we read the challenge, it tells us to get adventurous. Explore a mysterious hideaway where walls breathe, plants crawl, and untold creatures lurk. Tell stories of long-lost realms and hidden magic. Hey, and we got a hype train coming in. Sunshine, thank you. Popping in today in between meetings. We'll be in and out. Sounds good, my friend. Sounds good. Thank you for popping in when you get the time. So, the reason I'm rehashing all this... Oh, and we got a hype train. Let's go. Voxed, Fallen Angel, and Daniel Herrera with the resub. Thank you, guys. Thank you. The reason I'm bringing this up, Dreamy Luna Elf, you know, the whole reason I brought up sitting being, you know, performing just as well as we said it would, is because this week there is another thing that I know is going to perform very well. The title this week is Fabled Relics. So the poses can be a lot more open this week. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can pose with the Cerberus puppy. You can pose with the bee pose. You can do a combat pose. You can do just about any pose you want. But what is going to be super competitive? Oh my God, bro! Dekai with the very generous dono.
In this stream.
Dang, 1 year. Let's go. And we just hit our goal for the day. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that is so kind of you, my friend. Wow, you guys just absolutely destroyed the goal. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. 5201, 5201. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, please DM me as well if you want to play Meccha Chameleon on the back end of today's stream. I really want to play Meccha Chameleon today and tomorrow, hopefully, after we do some snap reviews. Because we have... Oh my gosh, Lilu coming in with the $10 super chat as well. Okay,
do you have tips for playing with lighting so I can play with lights and darks? Looking to do a take on an Indiana Jones type snap. Thanks for your help as always.
Of course, Lilu. Wow, oh my God, what is happening right now? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Lilu, thank you, my friend. And yeah, lighting is... When it comes to tips for playing with lighting, I definitely got you covered. Once I take a look at... So... We're kind of queuing up a few things right now. The first thing I'm going to address is this week's poses. Like what kind of pose I think is going to be the meta, what I think is going to steal the show this week. And we're answering Dreamy Luna on that because she said, could I just pose with the Cerberus puppy? So we're going to address that. Then I'm going to address Model Newbie's question. They sent me, I think they're looking for tips on seated poses. And then as soon as we're done with that, Lilu, I will address your question about lighting. In the meantime, Lilu, let me know what kind of lighting are you trying to do a nighttime shot? And you want to get that lighting to look a bit better? Are you looking for nighttime settings? Because when it comes to nighttime settings, I love a good nighttime scene. Like I ended up doing that for In Your Element. And once you get really used to the different sliders and how you can adjust certain things, you can do some really beautiful stuff with nighttime. And I would be more than happy to share all the tips and knowledge I have on you know, Dreamsnaps lighting, for sure. Okay, so let's wrap up Dreamy Luna's question here. Sunshine, thank you. Max, thank you. So Dreamy Luna, you were asking about poses this week. So yeah, you could use the Cerberus pose if you want to, but I would recommend watching my tip guide for this challenge. Now, just like with Lazy Cozy Day, we called it, we were 100% right, seated or resting poses dominated the meta. And the reason why was because they showcased the challenge, you know, they showcased the villager being lazy, resting, relaxing. They weren't being active, they weren't doing anything. There were standing poses in 4K as well, but, you know, a tremendous amount were seated. Now, what I think is going to steal the show this week are going to be shots where you're interacting with a fabled relic. Because the title of the challenge that everyone sees when they vote is Fabled Relics. That's why in my YouTube video today, I recommended 2 different poses. I recommended the Pluto pose, and I recommended the R2 pose. Now, why those 2 in particular? And that's pretty simple. So, oh my God, dude, Sunshine with the 5 gift is now as well. You guys, oh my goodness, bro. What is happening today? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So here's what's interesting with the Pluto, and thank you again, my friend. Womanry, Chris, Sandstorm, Miss K Green Vibes, and Pendergrass all catching subs. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, my friend. Let's go and hide Pluto. So here's why this pose is going to be good. Now, not just any point of this pose, but a specific point of this pose. Right there. Right there. You see it? So the reason this will be really competitive this week and is going to work well to impress voters is because we're going out of our way to showcase this shock and surprise on this avatar, and we're showing her reaching for this Fabled Relic. So we're taking the foreground of our scene, which includes the avatar and the Fabled Relic, and we're making it all about the Fabled Relic. Now, again, the reason this works so well is because when people vote, what they see first is the title. They're going to see Fabled Relic. So if you can capture yourself interacting with this Fabled Relic in some way, and also, if it's a Fabled Relic, that means it's a relic of Fable. Like, it shouldn't even exist. It's a thing of legends. Like, how would you look if you came across the Holy Grail itself? You'd probably look pretty dang shocked. That's why this Pluto pose works so good. Now, if you're doing the Cerberus pose, you're just like holding a puppy and smiling. It's cute. It can get 4K against the right things. But what tends to perform best in Dreamsnaps is when you go above and beyond with your display of the theme and of the title. That's what tends to perform very, very well. It's just like, you know, that's the exact reason for the In Your Element submission that I created. I used the pose I used because I wanted to use it with a water motif. So for this one, I used this pose because with my arm kind of crooked this way, it looks like I'm summoning water, like a water bender. And I wanted to hold that close to my hair as well. So like the pose here, again, is tying directly into the theme. That's why it was chosen. And again, with this challenge being called Fabled Relics, if you can execute a pose where you're showcasing that relic and interacting with it. Now, the R2 pose and the Pluto pose are far from your only options. And like I said, you could use the Cerberus pose if you want, but even then, you know, I'd say it'd probably be best. The Cerberus pose is a tricky one. You'd probably want to do an on-the-ground shot if you use that one, and you could be like, you could hide the Cerberus puppy and you could kind of reach for an artifact. So like this could work, you know, you could have a treasure chest or something. But what I'm getting at here is whatever pose you choose, I highly recommend, instead of interacting with a critter or an animal, I recommend interacting with the artifact, or with the relic, so to say. You want to make it super, super, super duper obvious to your voters that this is a Fabled Relic submission. And that's why I like Pluto and R2 for this week, because both of those poses show a shocked expression. They show a surprised expression, which is it adds another layer to the storytelling, and that's what makes it so competitive. Because again, if you were to stumble across a Fabled Relic, that is not just some regular relic. It's a relic of Fable. You would be absolutely shocked that you were able to find such a thing. So poses where the avatar looks surprised and can kind of interact in that way can be really, really good this week. And I'll show you the R2 one as well. We'll have to turn this way. But yeah, the R2 one is also very good. So at first, you know, it's just like she's got her arms open. And oh, and for my settings here, let's go ahead and fix this. I wish it would let you set up your settings and save them. So when you open the camera, it just automatically was on that. That might be a quality of life fix we get one day, though. I could definitely see them doing camera presets for sure. Especially if enough people ask for it. Okay, now if we let this pose play for a minute, she's going to go, ooh, right there. Ooh, right there. You see it? So now, we have another example of a very competitive pose, because we are once again highlighting that Fabled Relic, and we have this shocked look, almost like of excitement and shock and energy, and it tells a story. So you always want to really, really think about your pose quite a bit in Dreamsnaps, because, you know, that is if you're using the avatar. Sometimes you can hide the avatar and use a villager instead. I mean, you can even hide your villager this week and have Flynn be the one that's at this jungle temple. You can do a pose where he's looking at it, and you can cycle through his options and find something where he looks surprised. So you don't absolutely have to use the avatar, but when you do, the avatar is probably one of, I would say, actually, the avatar is the best storytelling tool you have when it comes to Dreamsnaps. Because you can place them how you want. There's a lot of different expressions you can do. And when you can tell a story that ties directly into the title, that's going to be super competitive. So I know that took me a long time to answer your question was, is the Cerberus pose good this week? And I spent like 15 minutes answering you. So the answer is, any pose can be good. Any pose. You know, like, it depends on what kind of story you're telling. It depends on how you set up your snap. There are plenty of options this week, in addition to the Pluto pose and the R2 pose. But the reason I am highly recommending these two specifically is because they both showcase a sense of surprise and shock that would make sense when you come across a Fabled Relic. So, again, you do not have to use those. You could go with more of a beauty snap instead of the storytelling angle. There's a lot of different... There is no real right and wrong way. There's just things that we know the voters really tend to gravitate towards, and theme is probably one of the biggest things. When you can go above and beyond with communicating the theme and the concept of the theme, and you make a very balanced and beautiful submission, it's practically guaranteed 4K. Because it's a lot. That's a lot of things to take stock of. Oh, dang! Lady Nix, thank you for the 100 bits, my friend. Lady Nix, first time chat here. First time chatter, and their first comment in my Twitch stream is 100 bits. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you very, very much for the love. Oh, Bob's is here today, too. Let's go. What's up, Bob's? I don't usually get to see you on a Thursday. Welcome. All right. Now, the next question we had was from Model Newbie. Model Newbie said, do you have any examples of sitting poses with an imagined scene in the background? I'm trying something like that for the first time and would like to see what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so I think you sent me an example of what you have so far. Maybe we can help you figure out what is quote-unquote wrong, as you said. There you are. There you are. Okay, okay. So this is you here. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. Correct me if I'm wrong, Model Newbie, but you're trying to get it to look more like... You're probably looking for an angle where you're more like this, correct? I mean, imagine this with the fox pose. I know this is the robot pose. But I think what you're trying to figure out is how people are getting these seated poses where the avatar is still kind of centered and in the middle. Is that correct? Instead of being like small and at the bottom? Because I can totally help you with that. I can totally help you with that. Susan, talking about Meccha Chameleon, says, I love watching you play the game. It's so funny. Good. I love playing it. It's so fun to play. It's so fun to play. It's a blast. Bob said you had a cancellation at the salon. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. And for Lilu, you said, yes, warm night light. So it glows like a lantern or firelight. You're doing nighttime? Well, the only downside there, Lilu, is we used to have, if you're looking for warm light, we used to have options like the Vitalis lanterns, but they took them away. They don't cast light anymore, so it can be a little bit trickier. Jennifer said, I just downloaded Meccha Chameleon. playing around with painting at the moment? Can I play later? Absolutely you can. Heck yeah. That'd be awesome. I would love to have you join us. That's very exciting. Yeah. Of course you can join. I'm pumped up. Now, dude, every time we play, we get some new friends joining in. And yeah, smart to like play around with the painting ahead of time. What's nice is you can queue up to a lobby like solo, just like by yourself, and like learn the painting. But if you have any questions about the controls or anything while you're practicing, let me know in chat, and I'll do my best to answer. Yes, and still getting Mount Olympus in the background. Gotcha. Okay. Let me show you how that's gonna work. Let me show you how this. I'm actually gonna head to where you are when I share this with you. So you want Mount Olympus in the background. But you want your avatar framed a little bit better. That's the goal. I bought the game, but sucks so bad at playing on PC, says, dude, Jordan loves it as well, but she feels the same way. She has a really hard time playing on mouse and key. My advice to her and my advice to you is practice makes perfect. You know, if you're really used to a controller, when you first start getting into mouse and keyboard, it feels very alien. It feels very foreign. Because I was a console player throughout my whole childhood. And then, you know, once I got towards the adult end of things, I started playing more consistently on PC. And I felt really lost with mouse and key for a few months. But as I kept playing and I found games I really enjoyed that worked well on mouse and key, I just continued to practice and I got it down. Now you have the yellow grass, so I'm guessing you're actually in this biome, maybe over here. Oh, no, there's a little bit of green. Let me check. Yeah, green grass. Is this where you are? Kind of this area? Because when I do help you with this, my goal is for you not to have to move your whole build. And I want to make sure it's going to work where you are. See, that's the tricky thing. Darling Mandarin says hi. When I do a build in front of the sun in a floating island, one side is always darker, even with vignette. How do I brighten that side? It's always the right side. I can tell you exactly why that's happening, vignette. I can tell, Mandarin.
I also sent you a picture of my location.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. So I got a couple of questions ahead of you, my darling Mandarin. And as soon as I get those, so we're helping Model Newbie with the sitting pose, and then we're going to help Lilu with some lighting, and then I got you on your question. But yes, that is a very common thing with the right-hand side. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I can give you some solutions. You are right there. Okay. So you're towards Mount Olympus a little bit more. So you're... Oh, I see where you are. You're right here. Okay. Just to the left of me then. So you're right about here. Let me make sure this is going to work. Because if it doesn't, you might have to move a little further away to still see Mount Olympus. First thing we need is camera pusher. So yeah, oh, let me equip a fox too, because you're using the fox pose. You guys have some great questions today. This is awesome. Okay, so usually when you do the fox pose, you're going to be down here like this, right? Even if you move away. But there's a little trick you can do to get the camera on the ground like this. And now you're very well highlighted. Now, before I walk you through it, There is one other thing. Oh, you're already doing it. Good, good. I was going to say, whenever you use the fox pose, it's good to turn yourself at an angle just like you did here. Because with the fox pose, if you're facing the camera directly, you get this shot going down the bridge of your nose, and it's very unflattering. So, yeah, you already did the other part. So, if you turn left like you did, and then hit your fox pose, that'll do it. Okay, now let me show you how to do this trick. This trick I just did. That's how I was able to get... We can still see Mount Olympus exactly where you are, and we got your avatar very well featured here. Now, the way this works is... Well, I figured it'd be fine with moving everything, but I don't want you to have to do that, you know, if we can make sure it works here. So here's how the trick works. And mind you, this trick, Model Newbie, is all about timing, so you will have to practice it a few times. Once you have the item that pushes your camera forward, the first thing you're going to do is go into selfie mode. While you're in selfie mode, if you look at the left side of your screen, bottom left, you're going to see all your controls there. One of your controls is to stand and crouch. So if I hold left trigger on Xbox and press Y, I crouch. If I hold left trigger and press Y again, I stand up. If I release left trigger and just press Y, I toggle into portrait mode. Now, what you're going to want to do is crouch, and then right when you go to stand up, you're going to immediately toggle to portrait mode, out of selfie mode. So, like that. Now our camera stays low on the ground and doesn't go back up. So basically, we're tricking the camera. We're keeping the camera on the ground by crouching, and then before the camera has time to go back up when we stand, we immediately toggle. So on Xbox, it's going to be you hold left trigger and then press Y, and then you immediately release the left trigger and press Y again. That's on the Xbox controller. So mind you, whatever you're playing on, it's super easy on mouse and keyboard. I usually do it on a controller, but on mouse and keyboard, it's one button to stand and one button to toggle. So if you have mouse and keyboard, it's super, super easy. I think it's C to stand and then V to change camera mode. So C and V. You just tap C and then you tap V, and it'll do it. So it's only 2 keys. But on controller, since it's not a whole keyboard, it's kind of a combination of buttons. So it'll be, you know, you'll be in selfie mode, you'll hold left trigger and press Y on Xbox. It'll probably be, on Switch, it's probably X. Left trigger and X. And then, you know, like I said, right when you toggle off, or like right when you stand back up, that's when you're going to switch to portrait mode. And you're tricking the camera into staying on the ground. So while you're in selfie mode, you know, right now the camera is at its usual height, right? So if we go to portrait mode right now, it stays at that height. But when you crouch in selfie mode, the camera goes to the ground. And if you switch to portrait mode fast enough, it'll, you know, unfortunately you have to stand back up as you do it. It'll allow you to keep the camera on the ground. So left trigger, Y, and then Y. But you got to do it pretty fast. And now I'm in Pluto's body. We don't want that. But that's how the trick's going to work. It's all timing. I was hoping it was something else. I use Xbox, so that's helpful. Oh, okay, good, good. Yeah, it's all timing, my friend. It's just timing. If you practice it, you'll get it. It might take a few minutes to get down. But yeah, it just has to be really fast. So basically, the moment you stand back up, you gotta toggle into portrait mode. So essentially, hold left trigger, press Y, and the second you press that Y button, you release the left trigger, and then you press Y again. So left trigger, Y, Y. And yeah, practice will help you get it down. Amy said it took a lot of practice for me, but I got it. You have to get it fairly quick. Yeah, it has to be really fast. JMR says I wasn't hitting it fast enough, but once I got it, it's been easy. Yeah, once you get it, like once you get the rhythm of it and you understand, like, you know, the timing, it's like second nature. You can just do it over and over. It just takes a little bit of practice. Takes a little bit of practice. On PlayStation, Snaketails, it's going to be similar. It's going to be left trigger triangle. Triangle is how you will stand and crouch. And then triangle's also how you're going to change your camera mode. So on PlayStation, it should be left trigger triangle, and then you release, or, you know, you hit left trigger triangle, and then you, to stand back up, and then you immediately release left trigger and press triangle again. You got to be fast on all the platforms. You got to be fast on all of them. The only platform I would say that this is super easy is PC, because on PC you don't have to hold another button to stand or crouch, because PC just has way more buttons, so there's no need to combine buttons for a mechanic. So yeah, it's pretty much the same as it is, you know. It would just be triangle instead of Y. So just replace triangle with Y, and again, it just takes practice. It just takes practice. Dreamer on Switch, it's X. Switch is X. So, and you don't need me to tell you what button it is, guys, because it'll show you on the left side of your screen. On the left side of your screen, you'll see all your camera controls. So you're going to see a section. It's the fourth one down. It says stand/crouch. The same button that you use to stand and crouch is the button that also changes your camera mode. So you have 3 modes, right? You have selfie, you have portrait, and you have free. So just pressing the change camera mode button will toggle between these 3 modes. Now that same exact button on controller will also have you stand and crouch while you're in selfie mode, but you have to hold the left trigger for that. So regardless of platform, again, you can look at the left side of your screen and it'll tell you the controls. So it'll tell you what the stand and crouch is. And essentially what you need to do is be in selfie mode, be crouching, and then follow the prompt to stand, like execute the button combination to stand, which left trigger plus Y. And it's not left trigger then Y, you have to hold left trigger, by the way. So you hold left trigger and press Y to stand and crouch in selfie mode. You hold left trigger and press triangle to stand and crouch on PlayStation. You hold left trigger and press X on Switch to crouch and stand on PlayStation. Those same buttons without holding the left trigger are what toggles your camera modes. So what you have to do is stand and immediately change modes, basically to trick the camera into staying this low. That's the whole method. And again, it takes a little bit of practice. If you're not used to it, you'll have to, you'll have to try it a few times, but just don't give up. Don't try it 5 times and say, I can't do it. I'm not fast enough. Believe in yourself, It's like riding a bike. Once you get it, it's second nature. Like, once you get this down, it's going to be super easy. And you also don't have to be facing towards your, whatever's pushing your camera. You can do this anywhere. And then you'll see if I bring the camera back around, whatever's pushing my camera is still going to push it. So, that way I could face like this with the Fox if I wanted to. There's all kinds of things there. Dree said it takes minutes, but it's worth it. It is absolutely worth it, because we've seen this toggle method has been very dominant in the meta for any Dreamsnap where being seated is optimal, or for any scene where being seated is optimal. If we look here, you'll see that we use this same concept with Lazy Cozy Day. We use this same concept with Forested Book Nook. Both times it was because we wanted to use the robot pose to either reach for something or pet someone. This can be really great for like petting a puppy or a dog or Eeyore or reaching for a book. And then you can also use like the fox pose to read a book. Lots of fun stuff you can do with this trick. Yeah, I think you were using it with the squirrel pose, right, Miss Spock? For your water snap? Your water snap was great. Just Kel says, does this only work on controller? No. It's actually even easier on mouse and keyboard. Like, it's stupid how easy it is on mouse and key. So if you're playing on mouse and keyboard, you're going to have a really easy time. So on mouse and keyboard, your stand and crouch is C. You don't have to hold a button to stand and crouch because a keyboard has way more controls. And to change your camera mode, it's V. So once you're in selfie mode, if you're on mouse and keyboard, you just press C to crouch. And then once you're crouching, all you have to do is press C and then immediately press V. That's it. 2 buttons. It's so easy on mouse and keyboard. It's actually way easier on mouse and keyboard, like I said, because you don't have, keyboard has a ton of different buttons, so they don't have to map things to combine. Like on a controller, there's not enough buttons for everything. So some buttons are combinations, like stand and crouch. You have to hold the left trigger and then press Y, because there's just, Y is already taken for changing camera toggles. So in order for stand and crouch to work, they had to add the hold left trigger, then do it. So that's the thing with controller. Most things are easier on mouse and keyboard. So yeah, all you gotta do on mouse and keyboard is, you could just do CCV really quick. Actually, CCV really quick doesn't work for me. I would say if you do it a little slower, it will. But once you're seated, just press C to sit down, and then just press C and then V. So 1, 2. C and then V. So press C to sit down, give yourself a second, then press C and then V. All right, the next question we had was for Lilu. Model Newbie said I may have to just bite the bullet and get everything on my computer, either that or pay for Game Pass. I think you can do it, Model Newbie. I think you can do it. I think, there's a lot of people here that struggled with it at first, right? On controller. There were a lot of people here that struggled with it on controller. The other thing is, you can actually be too fast as well. Like if you try to do it too quick, but once you get the timing down, like I said, it's really easy. What I recommend for you, Mono Newbie, as you're practicing this, my recommendation is first just crouch and then sit there for a second. And then, like I said, it's you hold left trigger, you press Y, and then you release left trigger and press Y again immediately. That's it. So really, it's just like 2 things you got to do. But there were a lot of people, when this little technique came out, there were a lot of people that had a bit of a hard time with it at first. And now those same people are like, yeah, it's actually, I can do it every time now. Like I said, it's like, it's just practice. Just don't give up too quickly. You could always switch over to a keyboard if you need to, but I really don't think you need to. I do it on controller all the time. And even if you're somebody that's not, extreme gamer like myself that just has played games their whole life and plays it just about everything you can imagine, it's not too complicated of a sequence. It's just about executing the command quickly. And like I said, practice is, where all that comes down to. It's just the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And eventually it's like riding a bike. Eventually it'll just be second nature. The guy said if you have PS5, you can pay for a cheap Bluetooth keyboard. Oh, cool. Blood says I play on PC, but I still use controller because it's easier to me because of my Switch. I like both. Like, I always play on controller unless I'm decorating. If I'm decorating, like, even though I have a mouse and keyboard right in front of me, I still use the controller for the crouch trick. Like, I still use the controller. Just because, like, I don't really want to put my controller down and grab my keyboard unless, it's going to be, like, really beneficial. And when I'm decorating, that's when controller's usually out the window. I usually switch to keyboard for that, and mouse and keyboard is just so much faster. Blood Raven said, I like the outfit we're doing. Are you supposed to look like Lara Croft? You could look like Lara Croft if you want to. I don't think I look too much like her, but, the reason I probably would look like Lara Croft is because she's an adventurer, And if you read the challenge, the first sentence says, like, get adventurous. That's how it opens. Get adventurous. So we're adventurers. And that's why we have this hairstyle. Not because we're trying to imitate Lara Croft, but because if you're an adventurer, you're probably going to have your hair pulled back. You probably don't want hair, like, running down your face. That's kind of going to get in the way. Again, every single little detail ties into the theme when it comes to avatar customization, no matter what that is. So the dagger earrings are adventurous. The backpack with the map is adventurous. The rugged outdoor ensemble is adventurous. The beekeeper gloves are like brown leather gloves that look really good for an adventurer. We have the little pirate necklace, like a little piece of treasure for our adventurer. We do have makeup, but it's on the lighter end. And then the boots, also an adventurer style. Now, I'm not going to be wearing this for my Snap Challenge. This is what I wore for my video. So, you know, I don't like wearing the same thing in my official Snap because, you know, I just don't want everybody to recognize me. Okay, so Lilu, we're going to talk about next. The chest doesn't look like missile silos. Yeah, I guess I can't look too much like Lara Croft. Not without that. I saw some great Lara Croft snaps out there, says Miss Spock. Yeah. A Lara Croft like style cosplay is actually really solid this week, I think. Dreamy Lunas, I kept thinking of like Mummy Returns with this theme. Yeah, that works really well too. So, Lilu, you were up next, and then we had the question from, where was our other friend? We got another friend. Oh, and, also, Mono Newbie, thank you for the $2 super chat as well, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, it was Mandarin after that. Mandarin said, when I do a build in front of the sun on a floating island, one side is always darker, even with the vignette. How do I brighten that side? So we're gonna answer your question right after we work out with Lilu here. Now, Lilu, you were asking about lighting and night shots. In particular here, you said, do you have any tips with lighting so I can play with lights and darks, looking to do an Indiana Jones style snap? And then you specified warm night light so it glows like a lantern or firelight. Now, we used to have really good stuff for that, Lilu. We used to have really good stuff for that. But unfortunately, and I hope they fix this, or I hope they add premium items or something, or StarPath items that can do the same thing, but they've actually patched out a lot of light casting. So in the past, Lilu, what we had, and I can show you some things you can do, you know, currently, but it's not as good as it used to be. So we used to have the Vitalis lanterns. We still have them. They just don't do this anymore. But if you look here, you see how we have this wonderful warm light up against this barrel? This is because we had a Vitalis lantern hidden behind this barrel. Now, the way Vitalis lanterns used to work is when you placed a Vitalis lantern on a floating island or indoors, it would actually cast light onto surrounding environmental assets. So that's why we have this wonderful glow here on this broken barrel. That's why we have this great glow here, and we have this glow on the bush. Nowadays, if you place a Vitalis lantern, all it's going to do is have a yellow, hazy orb around it. And that's it. It's not actually going to cast any light. But, you know, that's how we were able to do stuff like this. And stuff like this, where we get a little glow on the hyena den. And after that, we had another item they took out. So there was a hanging item that did the same thing. The red hanging lantern. Now these can no longer be placed outdoors. Some people on Xbox said it's still working for them, but I can't do it anymore, and most people I've talked to can't. But you'll see, you know, we can see the warm light coming off of this lantern. Now, for the hanging lanterns, they always had to be on top of a table. That was the trick with them. But this, too, has been removed. So there's not a lot you can do to cast warm light at night. But I can show you some good ways to really increase your lighting situation at night. And there is one item left. There is one thing left that will actually cast light at night. And I'm expecting it'll probably be patched out in the next update because they just keep taking these things out one thing at a time. I don't know why. Maybe they'll add something else. I hope they do. But let's go over here, and I'll show you what that item is. You might already know, because I think you've watched me like discuss these items previously. So what we're talking about here would be the Chandelier of the Deep. It is the last item in the game that can go outdoors that can also cast light. It's the final one. The only one that has not yet been patched out. So in order to place this light outdoors, you will need a large table because it takes up way more space than the red hanging lantern ever did. Now this is a Scrooge item. If you just type Shand, it'll come up. It's the Chandelier of the Deep. And you'll see with the Chandelier, notice how this table looks, or how this alchemy table looks right now. If we take the Chandelier of the Deep and we put it by that table, notice how we get this warm light over the top of the table when we get some light reflection on the table. This can also be really good to add warm light to your foreground elements. Now, you don't want a bunch of these like hanging in your photo, of course. And if you have the Icy River Kit, this is actually really useful. The Icy River Kit works as if it were a table, since it's a frozen river. And this one here is just big enough for the Chandelier. And the nice thing about the Chandelier of the Deep and this Icy River Kit is that it actually gets the Chandelier much lower, so the lighting is more impactful. There we go. Sometimes you gotta drag it over for a second. But now you can see it's actually lighting up the ground around us here. And, you know, like, let's say I wanted some extra light. I was like, why is it going to let me put it there? Let's say I wanted some extra light on these plants. I could put it right here. And you won't see it in my photo, but it'll add... I think I can get in there now. There we go. It'll add a little bit of extra light to that right-hand side. Like, now we have a little bit of a glow here. We also ended up getting a little bit of a glow on our dragon here. Now, if I were to remove this, I could put it right here. And get an even better glow kind of on the back end of the dragon. Then I could take another one. So we can get a glow on both sides of our dragon. And this is also lighting up the whole foreground. Like, the background's still kind of dark. But this is the only item in the game right now, Lilu, that will cast warm light outside. Now, there are a lot of really good warm lights you can put outside. For example, you know, they don't cast light, though. They don't make things around them glow, but they do put off some good light themselves. So, you know, you have, like, these red lamps. You have these yellow lamps. You know, they have some nice warm colors. And then, you know, there's plenty of other things that have, like, some nice warm colors like these. As for your nighttime settings, it depends on what kind of nighttime shot you're trying to do. So let's say I was going to use this as my scene. Well, right now we have the standard nighttime lighting in play. I'm just going to... Well, no, we'll keep the avatar. We'll keep the avatar here so we can work her light as well. But let's say we were going to do this. So right now, everything is pretty dark because we don't have the sun in play. And by the way, you could also take these chandeliers and hide them in your background, like tuck them in between trees and such, but they do have a pretty big footprint, so it's going to be kind of a headache. But that is a way you can get some glowing, warm light in the back of your scene around some items. As for the settings I typically use for night, let me hide Pluto. I'm going to adjust character lighting for sure, but let me make sure it's not bugged. Yeah, it's good. Sometimes it doesn't work. You have to restart the game. But before I touch character lighting, I always do highlight first. Because when you boost highlight, it is going to also boost character lighting. So, like, if I had my character lighting where it looks good like this, and then I also boost highlight, now I'm, like, way too bright. So I recommend always starting with your highlight. And for really dark nighttime scenes like this one, you can crank highlight all the way up. And that's going to make your scene so much brighter and a lot more colorful. During the daytime, this is going to hurt your snap because everything's going to get way too bright. But during nighttime hours, the boosted highlight can be really, really useful. So now that we boosted highlight, we can also bring in some extra color by increasing saturation a bit. We'll go to like we'll go to 0.2. And we can also boost our character lighting now. We're only going to need like 20%, 22% because we have the highlight turned all the way up. So we already have a lot of light on the character. So the main things I typically like to use at night, you can also take off the vignette border if you want to like make the sides more bright if you needed to. But the main things I use for nighttime scenes in terms of sliders would be highlight, vignette, and saturation. Another useful thing would be light bloom. Like when you boost highlight, sometimes some of the lights in your scene will get way too bright. And if you set your light bloom to 1%, it'll basically set it to its lowest setting. So you'll still get some good color from your light, but it'll neutralize the ones that are way too bright. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't have as many options that cast warm light. I'm looking for night and torch light, so warmer light. Yeah, I wish we had more options. I really wish they wouldn't have taken out the Vitalis lanterns or changed them, because now when you use the Vitalis lantern, I still have them favorited because I'm just hoping they fix them. But, in the past, if I were to take a Vitalis lantern... Wait, did I not? Oh, yeah, here they are. If I were to take a Vitalis lantern and put it, like, right here, this whole spot would glow with warm light, the entire spot. But now, it's just a pale yellow orb. And it could be good still. It's not a complete loss, It's still a good-looking little lantern, so if you want some little lanterns in your build, it's still a warm light. It just will not cast light the same. It just doesn't work the way it used to. And if you boost your highlight with it, it can be even more impactful. But yeah, it just doesn't work the way it used to, which is very sad. It's a tragedy, honestly. But don't forget, you can also take these, and if you hide them properly, they can still work some magic. It's just, like I said, it's going to be kind of a headache. Like if I put this back here, look at that bamboo tree. You see this bamboo tree right here? If I were to put this here, bamboo tree looks totally different. We got some nice warm light there. But now we also have a giant floating chandelier chilling in our scene. So if you do use the chandelier trick, you're probably going to have to go out of your way to also hide the chandeliers. I mean, you could take like a tree and put the branches right in front of it. There are ways to work around this, but unfortunately, this is our only last remaining, item that casts light onto surfaces. I don't know why they changed this, because the Vitalis lantern was a fan favorite for such a long time. For a lot of people, it was their absolute favorite item when it came to lighting in Dreamsnaps. I mean, if you look at my old snaps, almost all of them used it. Even if it wasn't nighttime. Like, we have sunset shots where we're casting light in these, little grass patches. And then if we look here, we have a Vitalis lantern right behind this table casting some warm light down here. But I use these things everywhere. And it was also really good for paths, because it would cast light onto paths. Like any path that was reflective, you could take this green path, which normally is going to look like this very dark green. And by adding the Vitalis lanterns, it would add this beautiful, beautiful light green effect. And I would use that anytime I use golden brick path or bumblestone path. But yeah, unfortunately at the moment, there is not anything in the game that really casts warm light. So your best bet for what you're going for, Lilu, would be to find items in the game, kind of like this, that can add warm light. They're just not going to cast it. So things like this could be fun, because that'll give you some like warm light, some nice flare in your scene, potentially. So I think that could be a fun item for you. So there are things you can go for. There are things you can use, just not as many as we used to have. The main thing for nighttime scenes now is, you know, it's going to be utilizing your highlight, utilizing your saturation, because look at how warm this looks. You know, this looks really warm. So this could be good. You know, there's still some options out there to cast some warm light, just not quite what you're looking for, like a little lantern or a little torch that's making things around it glow. But there are good torches. Like we have this kind of little tiki torch. Not the dual tiki torch, but not the two-headed torch. There's another one that I really like. Where is it? Yeah, the tall torch. This one can be pretty nice. And you know what's funny? This one actually, a lot of people don't know this, this used to work just like the Vitalis Lantern. They patched this out. This one died when Scar came, the first update ever. They killed this one in the first update. If you go to my YouTube page and you scroll all the way back into the ancient history of Dreamlight Valley, you'll see one of my first, I think my second Dreamlight Valley video ever was a tour of my plaza. And if you watch that video, you'll see how beautiful these torches used to be. That's why I have like 90 of them. These used to work just like the Vitalis Lantern, and they would reflect off of pools. They would make trees brighter. I had these everywhere in my valley. They were my favorite item at the time. And then they did the same thing to this that they did with the Vitalis Lantern. They just took it away. At least I work better with less options, so it's not a loss. I remember that. Yeah, it was back in the day. But yeah, you know, there's, yeah, unfortunately, you know, I don't have like a very solid recommendation for you, but what I would recommend doing in your case is, you know, really look through your lights. Like, there are some things that are going to make your environment warmer. Anything that has like a nice warm yellow, I think is going to be good, like these new acorn lamps. There's also certain items that are going to have like a sparkle, but, you know, these are probably not the best for like a temple build, so it's kind of tricky there. But yeah, you could do things like candles, things like some of the standing torches, things like some of the ancient pillars. I think what really helps night shots perform the best is when you really take advantage of the dark. You know, when you have a darker scene, light elements like this candelabra are going to stand out so much more, and they're going to be so much more impactful. And so will things like silhouettes. Like if we look at the back of this build, you know, we have green street lights behind the forest to make the forest glow. That's typically going to be a lot more impactful in a nighttime scenario. I mean, it's great in the sunset as well, but it's even more impactful at night. All right. Now, the next question was a great one. It was from Mandarin here. And this is something I am very familiar with, actually, Mandarin. Hopefully you're still here, and I can help you with this one. Let me scroll back up to your question. My darling Mandarin says, hi. When I do a build in front of the sun in a floating island, one side is always darker, even with the vignette off. How do I brighten that side? It's always the right side. And I can tell you exactly why it's always the right side. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to my other build. We're already here. Good, good. Let's go to sunset. So you'll notice at the sunset time of day, you know, we have the sun over here. And we have our build here. Now, the reason the right side will often be darker is because the sun is at a bit of an angle. It's over here. So, the trick to working this out, the trick to fixing this issue, comes down to how you structure your scene with your sun placement. And there's two big things you can do here. We'll get into number two once I explain everything with this first bit. So if you follow my shadow here, you'll see my shadow is going off to the left. And that's because the sun, it is behind the camera, but it is setting at an angle. It is off to the right-hand side. That's why the right-hand side is going to be darker. So if we look on this left-hand side, we can see there's sunlight hitting the inside of this door frame. But if we look on the right-hand side, we can see the sunlight is not hitting the inside of this door frame. It's all because of the angle of the sun. So this is why when I build my scenes, like when I build a scene like this, notice how we have a tree right here and a big tree right here. Why didn't I do that on this side, right? Like, why didn't I do the same thing? And the reason why is because of the angle of the sun. So since the sun is back here and to the right, the sun is still going to impact this tree really well. And the shadow of this tree is going to go this way. But if I did the same thing on the opposite end, and I took a tree and I put it right here, you'll notice that the sunlight is actually not going to hit this side of the tree. It's going to hit this side of the tree. And we don't see this side. We see this side. So, if we go into photo mode now, you'll see that the trees on the left look nice and bright, but the tree on the right is incredibly dark. So what you have to do is keep that in mind when structuring your scene. This is exactly why I don't really bring any... When I put my big items in, like trees and everything else, I put them kind of in a row way at the back. Like that's... The row in this case starts right here. So we have our trees kind of descending in this direction. Now there is another fun fix for you. Another thing that can happen, I'm going to set up a separate scene for you, just a quick little one, because we just did this when we were doing the Explosions of Color Dreamsnap Challenge. This is something I recommended to a lot of people. We're going to have the same problem with these rainbow flowers that we had with the tree, where one is dark and one is not. Which is why we don't want anything tall on this right-hand side. And we still haven't gotten to number 2 yet. We'll get to that soon. But yeah, the sun is behind the camera, but the sun actually sets kind of in the corner of the aisle. So that's why the right-hand side will often be dark. But if you don't put anything large there, you'll still get good lighting throughout the scene. So the only dark spot we really have here would be like the inner doorway right here. And again, it just comes down to the angle of the sun. You can follow the shadow and kind of see how that's turning out. Now, we'll have the same exact issue here with these flower beds. I got to get them adjusted a little bit better. So, let me hide myself so you can really see. Notice how the flowers here on the left are a lot more vibrant and colorful than the ones on the right. The ones on the right aren't really getting much sun because most of what the sun is hitting on these are the ones right here. These ones are being hit by the sun. These ones are kind of on the opposite side, and unfortunately, that's what we see in the foreground. So, because of that, our foreground color balance is a little off. The left-hand flowers are nice and bright. The right-hand flowers are a tad darker. And even if you don't put big trees on your right-hand side, this can still be a little bit of an annoying issue. So, to fix this, we're going to use something we actually just discussed a few minutes ago. We're going to cast light onto these flowers. So we're going to add a river kit on both sides, or a table if you don't have the river kit. I might not have my chandeliers. Well, I got this one. I need one more. But I can go ahead and show you this one, at least. Now look at the flowers on this side. Now they're equally bright compared to these flowers here. because we're casting light onto them using this Chandelier of the Deep. And thankfully, the Chandelier actually doesn't cast its own shadow for whatever reason. There's no shadow from the Chandelier, so you won't even notice it. If you put a Chandelier of the Deep on both sides, you'll get equal lighting on both sides as well. Now, with all that said, there is one other solution you can take. We're moving on to number 2. And for this one, instead of building our scene right here, like we usually do, where our shadow goes off to the left, we're actually going to build our scene where our shadow is going directly behind us. So we're building the entire scene at an angle. So for this scene, our shadow goes directly behind us. And because of that, even if I have a big tree on the right-hand side, it still gets a lot of light. That's why I built this one at an angle, because I wanted this hanging vine here, and I wanted to make sure everything got light. So when the sun is behind the camera, if you have the sun perfectly lined up with your villager, you'll get equal lighting on both the left and right-hand side of your scene. However, building scenes at a diagonal angle like this can be really annoying because like certain things don't rotate the 16-point rotation like river kits and stuff. Pathing doesn't work quite the same. Buildings sometimes don't look quite right. And walls do not connect this way. So, for example, if I were to try to play with the new jungle wall, I'm not going to be able to piece the jungle wall together diagonally like this. It does not click together. So there will be little gaps in between them. Whereas if you were to click your wall together like this, it's always going to work. And that's the trick with diagonal scenes is, you know, you're not going to be able to have, you can have a wall go this way and then a wall go this way, but they still have to follow that perpendicular kind of pattern. They cannot click together diagonally. And that's why I don't usually do diagonal scenes unless I really need the, you know, the lighting balance. But that would be the solution. It is, you know, it really all just comes down to treating the sun like a giant photography spotlight. That's the best way I can kind of phrase it when you're building your dream snaps. Yay, we hit the goal. When you're building your dream snaps, you know, most of the time we have the sun behind the camera, we're still going to be in the perpendicular position where, you know, we have up and down, left and right on the grid. That way our walls can go straight across like they are here. But when you do build this way, the sun, of course, is behind the camera because we can see the avatar shadow. But since it is going to be on that right-hand side, that's also why that right-hand side can be darker. So you either want to build your scene at a diagonal angle where your shadow goes straight back behind you, or be sure to avoid putting any medium or large items on this side. That's why if you look at the right-hand side of this build, everything is super tiny. Like we have the garden stones that take up a good bit of space here. They don't cast any kind of shadow. And then the other items we have are small things like the logs, the ferns, some minor lighting. And then where the camera actually picks up items, we have a little bit of greenery here. And you can also see the shadow being cast just by this greenery. It's adding a lot of darkness to the path here. But it's all about that angle of the sun. Whereas if we look at this path, there's hardly any shadow on it versus that side over there. So the biggest trick, and one of the big mistakes I see people make that are, you know, building out scenes with the sun behind the camera is they'll find a really pretty tree. And I mean, I don't blame them because the trees look great. But they'll want to incorporate those, you know, especially if they want like a thicker environment, something that feels like very, like maybe you want a very beautiful blossom tree right here. And you want it to kind of arch into the scene a little bit. Now, the tree is, of course, very pretty. But as you can see, none of the flowers here on this left-hand side are catching the sun. Only these ones here kind of towards the right that are angled towards the sun are able to catch it. And the tree is going to cast a pretty big shadow across this whole section here. So, as much as I would love having some awesome trees in some of my builds, usually anything that's like past a certain size, I reserve for the background only so we don't get as much shade. And then if you want like a bigger tree, I would keep it on the left-hand side. That way it still catches really good light. Hopefully that is helpful for you. Hopefully that's helpful. I know it can be quite a pain dealing with the light there. Model Newbie said, "Do the glowing flowers cast warm light?" No, Model Newbie. As stated, nothing in the game outdoors casts light, with the exception of the Chandelier of the Deep. Now, a lot of items glow, a lot of items put off light, but there's a big difference between that and casting light. For an item to cast light, we need to be able to see its light reflecting off of other surfaces. That's what we mean by casting light. The only item in the game that does that outdoors right now, there's a lot of items that do it indoors, actually. It's very easy to cast light indoors. There's tons of options. But outdoors, we only have one now. We used to have a lot more than that. But there's plenty of items that glow. There's plenty of items that have like little orbs that rise up. You know, you have the new glowing flowers, you have the luminescent flowers, you have all kinds of lanterns. But when it comes to items that actually cast light onto the surrounding environment, again, the only option in the entire game at the moment for outdoors is the Chandelier of the Deep. This is the only item that you're going to be able to see its light actually reflecting off of other things, and you're going to see its light actually lighting up the environment. Like as we drag it around, you can see the light reflection. You can see the light casting hitting these bushes, hitting this grass. You can see if we put it back here in a dark corner, like look at how cool it looks back here. Look at that light. Like look at how cool that looks. Like that's, I wish we had more stuff like this that could do this, but like look at how awesome that is. That whole dark corner, like here it is without it, and here it is with it. Like that looks so fun. But yeah, this is the only thing. This is the only thing that'll actually cast light on the environment outdoors right now. And it's probably going to be gone in the next update. So, because, you know, they got rid of, they changed the Vitalis lanterns. These used to do this trick. They don't do it anymore. Then they got rid of the red hanging lantern. It can't be placed outdoors anymore. And I feel like this is on the hit list too. Since they changed the hanging lantern, they're probably going to get rid of this one next, because they've been slowly but surely eliminating all of the light casting. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's been problems on certain platforms, you know? Like, I could put it behind that tree there. Like, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. I'm going to put it there. So, yeah, you can still use these in some fun ways. You know, you can hide them behind stuff. You can get some pretty cool light. Yo, Tommy, hello, my dude. Welcome, welcome. Burrow said the rules require me to mention I just lost the game. Well, thanks. Now we all lost the game. Tommy said stop being broke. You shut up. You shut your mouth, Tommy. Also good to see you. Thank you for the bidding, my dude. Smith said I spend all my time here. I'm broke. Tommy said stop being broke. Thanks for defending me, Senpai. Of course. He was calling me broke. Nah, the only thing broken around here is my spirit from having to deal with you and Ashley. Nah, I'm just kidding. You're great. Okay. Very helpful as always. Thank you so much, says Mandarin. You're welcome, Mandarin. You're welcome, my friend. Now, I believe we had... Was there another question we had? Or is Mandarin's the last big one? Because pretty soon we're going to be playing Meccha Chameleon. Oh, and if you guys have never played Meccha Chameleon, is the Sea Witch Cauldron useful in snaps? I like it. I like it a lot. It's a very unique item boxed, if you don't have it yet. It's super cool. It has a nice little pinkish, purplish glow. I've had it. I got it when it first came to the shop. And it looks really good at night. So it is a pretty fun little item. But yeah, it puts off a pretty neat little glow. It's got some good color to it. I've always liked it. Now, as far as is it useful for dream snaps, I think that kind of depends on theme. So I don't think it's something you absolutely have to jump the gun and pick up if you're trying to reserve moonstones. The items I would recommend the most for dream snaps are the items that have such high utility that you'll find them in most snaps. So, fireflies from the Dapper Light StarPath, one of the most popular items in the game. The Aurora Borealis, it's in countless Dream Snaps, great skyline filler. Any of the fireworks, the pyro boxes, the confetti cannons also can be very, very good in a lot of different snaps. So, most of the items, I would say, are highly... that have like extreme Dream Snap utility. The items that I think have the best Dream Snap utility are mostly items that have some unique lighting effects and just unique effects in general for Dream Snaps that can be very versatile and can be used in a wide variety of different kind of environments. For the Sea Witch Cauldron, it can be really good for like a specific theme. Like in Master of Disguise, our challenge was to basically hide ourselves. And I did a scene where I was spying on Ursula, and she's at the Sea Witch Cauldron, and it was really nice because we were able to add like there was a lot of deep blue, and we had like a little bit of purple on the bubbles. So being able to have this nice purple glow here from the cauldron was really handy, and it also gave me something perfect for Vanessa to kind of pose with. This is before we had the toggle, so I couldn't make her do something a bit more fun. If we had the toggle, I would have made her like laugh or something. So, what I'm getting at is the Sea Witch Cauldron definitely has its utility. I think there will be future snaps where it could come in quite handy for storytelling elements, especially if we're going to kind of ocean theme that may involve Vanessa or Ursula. But as far as overall utility, it's more of a niche item. I would say, it's not like rainbows or fireflies or, rest in peace, the old Vitalis lantern. Or things like the floating lanterns, or things like fireworks. These are just things you'll see in a very wide variety of snaps. All right. Sag, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Is the enchanted floating set useful? Enchanted floating set? Can't remember what that includes. Is that in your recommended? Must be in your recommended. I don't know what's in that set. What is the name of the blue glowing orb thing you showed at the beginning of the stream? It is an item you only get one of. It's from Eternity Isle. It's called the Ancient Something Pedestal. You get it from your quests. It is called the Ancient's Landing Pedestal. Now, in your menu, it's just going to look like this. You're not going to see the blue orb on it. So if you're going around in your menu looking for the blue orb, you'll never find this. You just need to search Ancient's Landing Pedestal. If you've completed Eternity Isle and it doesn't show up, that means you probably never picked it up, because I think it's actually an item in Eternity Isle, kind of like Gaston's Shipwreck. Gaston's Shipwreck is one item you get from Eternity Isle as well. And if you don't pick it up and put it in your inventory, you won't have it. So, yeah, this is just like that. It's kind of like Gaston's Shipwreck. You pick it up and you'll be able to put it wherever else you want. Heather said that's why I can't find it. Thank you. Yeah, go check Eternity Isle. Go look around Eternity Isle. Or maybe you're saying I couldn't find it because you were looking for the glowing orb. Yeah, if you're looking for this glowing orb, I had the same problem. I was looking for it, and I was like, chat, what's the name? I can't freaking find it. And I was looking right over it because all I saw was this table. And I forgot that, you know, this is how it looks in the picture. But yeah, once you place it, it'll activate. Because I said, "Oh my god, I thought I was crazy." Yeah, that I meant to talk about this at the beginning of the stream because this is a very good item for this week. This is a very good item. I didn't talk about it in my video today because I talked about a lot of other good items, and I'm actually planning on using this myself. So, you know, people that watch me on Twitch, we'll talk about it here, of course. But I included lots of great items, and, you know, I didn't show my outfit or my relic today because, you know, you don't need to know exactly what I'm using in order to make a good Dream Snap, you know. But I feel like a lot of people here will probably use this. We saw this utilized a lot in previous challenges. In fact, it was another kind of treasure hunting challenge that we had. Oh, by the way, guys, we're going to be playing Meccha Chameleon soon. If you've never seen that game, stick around. It's really funny. Essentially, it's like hide and seek, but everybody that is hiding has to paint themselves into the environment, and then the seekers have to find them and shoot them with these paint guns. We always play in, like, voice chat so we can all talk and, like, laugh together. It's a blast. You guys should really enjoy it if you haven't seen it yet. Most of you guys have seen me play it because you guys always get excited when I mention it. We will be getting into that here soon. And if you want to join, guys, go ahead and shoot me a message on Discord so I have kind of a idea of who's joining. I want to get everybody together so we can hop right in when the time comes. Yeah, the last challenge where I think people really use this was actually Treasure Hunt Extravaganza. During Treasure Hunt Extravaganza, which is kind of like this challenge, there were a lot of people that used this pedestal there as well. What's cool about the pedestal is it has a very bright blue glow if you put it farther away, but if you bring it up close, you don't get the blue haze. So if you bring it close in your photo, you just get this really cool blue effect. Really good item for this week. There's lots of good items this week, though. Catterday says, "I want to play." Message me on Discord. We'll get you in as well. Yeah, we're gonna play. We're gonna play here soon. Mara Parody says, "How do you get the pillar with the blue orb, please?" The pillar with the blue orb is from Eternity Isle. You get it in part 1 of Eternity Isle, like fairly early on. I can't remember it exactly which quest, but it's gonna when you're first playing Eternity Isle, it's actually in Ancient's Landing. It's kind of just chilling. It's just here. And then once you progress enough through part 1, you can actually pick it up. So there's only one of these in the entire game. If you don't have it in your inventory, like if you've searched Ancient, by the way, it doesn't look like a blue orb in your inventory. The name of the item is Ancient's Landing Pedestal, and it just looks like a table. It doesn't have the blue orb in the picture. So if you search Ancient's Landing Pedestal and it does not show up, and you have completed Eternity Isle, that means your pedestal is somewhere on Eternity Isle. You need to go find it and pick it up, and then you'll be able to put it on floating islands or use it for Dream Snaps. I need to check where the item is. I tried to look out for it for years. It should just be chilling. Oh, no way. I'm going to check this out. Thank you so much. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it should. It might be in your inventory right now. The biggest reason people can't find it is because the picture doesn't really show it as it is. Like, it's funny because if you look up the ancient lights, like if we look at all the ancient lampposts, they show the ball of light, right? Like, the ancient lampposts look exactly how they should in the pictures. The reason a lot of people can't find the pedestal is because it doesn't look anything like it should. It's just the table. It doesn't show the orb. So a lot of people go looking for it, and they're like, I guess I don't have it, because you would think it would look kind of like this. But no, it's smaller. What I would love to see them do, though, since we have these different colors, I would love to see them add, like... And also, when you pull it out, it's still not going to have the orb. The orb doesn't activate until you exit furniture mode. I would love to see them add different colors of this, though. You know, like, you know, because it's the same orb as this. Same exact orb. You know, And on this one, we have like a blue one, we have a green one, we have an orange one. I want that for this. I want a bunch of these little orbs. This one's slightly lighter blue, and I think yeah, I think it's a little bit more of a light blue. Yeah, this one's more of a dark blue, so it is a little bit of a different color. But I would love to have more of these. I also wish we can buy them from Scrooge. That would be cool. Is Eternal a DLC? Yeah, it was the very first DLC. Very first DLC. Bob says, oh, I remember that item now. Cattery says, DM me about playing Meccha Chameleon. Sounds good, sounds good. All right. The dog bone one was so funny. Oh, are you talking about my recommendations for relics? You know, the reason I said you could use the dog bone as a relic if you're relic hunting with Lady and Tramp, I thought about it because, like, every week, people love using Lady and Tramp. I see them in 4K snaps, like, every week. So, maybe you're an adventurer, and you have your dogs with you, and you find the legendary, you know, Fabled Relic dog bone. I think that could be pretty fun. Belby says, what do you think of the video today? We should probably watch it. I've been too busy. I've been working on my Dreamsnap tip video, and I have not watched it yet. So let's watch that, and then we'll see if we have any more questions, and then we'll head off to Mecca. Pixel Perfect.
All new Pop City Star.
Pixel Perfect. Oh, also that Infinity, just the orbs by themselves. Yeah, that would actually be awesome.
STARPATH, new and returning events, and exciting new premium shop items arriving in Pixel Perfect on July 29th. Transform your valley into a glowing slice of city life with new furniture items.
Dang, that looks awesome. Oh, I love the fish kite. Whoa, it lights up too? That's crazy.
Into a glowing slice.
Yeah, look at the inside of this thing. This is an awesome item. Yeah, these little fish lights are sick. I also love the, like, city vibe of this house. I wonder if this is the STARPATH house.
Of city life with new furniture items and...
Hey, there's my headphones. That's the Dreamlight Valley headphone. That's the Twitch drop headphones right there. That's cool.
Put together a valley show for the stars with new luminous stage pieces and
new luminous stage pieces?
Concert attires. This STARPATH.
What new luminous stage pieces? Are they saying they're bringing them back? Because we already have we have these lights, we have the stage set. This is all from this stage right here is from Night Show, and the dance floor tiles are from Night Show. But maybe this means they're bringing the Night Show dance floor tiles back, which, you know, a lot of people were really wanting those for Explosion of Color. I would say the dance floor tiles, you guys, if they do come back to the shop, I think they're a good utility item. They're not good for most themes, but anytime we get a theme about a lot of color, these floor tiles are really, really good. I think I used them for both of our super colorful snaps. The Rainbow Snap, the Decorate with Pride, and also Explosions of Color. I used them for both of those.
And concert attires. This STARPATH also introduces a new lovable feline companion.
Oh, he is in the STARPATH. Let's go. Oh my god, I love this cat. This little cat, this might be my favorite kitty companion. I think it's the cutest one we've seen so far. Now, I would say that for the orange kitty, but they just had to put him in, like, the Buzz Lightyear costume. I'm like, just give me an orange kitty.
Perfect for accompanying you through your cityscape adventuring.
Oh, he's so
cute. You'll be able
cute.
to match your new furry friend with new Poffic outfits inspired by Marie.
So same pose, unfortunately. They did not give a new pose. I mean, you know, it's a STARPATH companion. They're usually not going to go above and beyond for that.
And Berlioz from Disney's Aristocats.
Aristocat outfits. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not buying that.
Splash of color with vibrant new looks for the Plaza, Dream Castle, Daisy's Boutique, Chez Remy's, Scrooge Store, and Valley Visit Station arriving to the premium shop this update.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Alongside this new bundle arrives a new type of item to the premium shop, the Meteor Shower Sky. Fill the night skies with cosmic showers for late night star watching or adding an extra radiant touch to your dream snaps.
That's awesome. I bet you we can combine it with the Aurora too. I bet you we can do both. Yeah, this new castle set, I feel like for some people this is going to be perfect and awesome. But I already mentioned my whole valley is a Mulan theme. It's a spring, you know, Eastern inspired, like China, Japan. Like that's what my valley is all about. It's about, you know, it's about the Eastern world. And when they introduced the Cherry Blossom Castle and the Cherry Blossom Plaza and the Cherry Blossom multiplayer well, I even said I probably won't ever buy a castle skin again because they're really expensive. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, this just isn't for me, which is fine. You know, I think a lot of people will get it. I think they're really cute. I think some people will really like them, but this is definitely not my vibe, definitely not my style. And I'm kind of glad because that means I'm going to be able to save a lot of moonstones because these kits are usually pretty expensive. I just don't really like this stuff. This is just not, I don't think I would ever want to use this. Even for a Dreamsnap, like there's other things I can do for this kind of color. And yeah, I'll happily save my moonstones for this. Dude, look at those shooting stars, like the bigger ones. There's big ones and small ones. This looks so sick. Also, look at that new house in the back.
Bundle arrives a new type of item to the premium shop, the Meteor Shower Sky. Fill the night skies with cosmic showers.
Now they said a new type of item. And then they said it fills the night sky. So if it's a new type of item, that means it's not going to function like anything we've had before if it's a new type. So my guess is it's going to kind of be like, it'll kind of be like putting a new skin on the sky, so to say. I don't think this is going to be like a furniture item you can just place. I think it's going to be an item you can activate and deactivate that just adds this effect to your sky. I don't think it's going to be something you can move around or place. I think it's going to be something, I'm guessing here, but if it's a new type of item, and based on what I see here, the way these are everywhere instead of like concentrated, like they're just all across the sky, it's probably an item that you know, like I said, it's like having a new skin, a new dream style for your sky, so to say, in a sense. More like a layer on top of it. But yeah, this looks so sick.
Arrives a new type of item to the premium shop, the Meteor Shower Sky.
Also, that outfit is awesome. Look at this outfit. Look at the way this glows. That's really cool.
Item to the premium shop, the Meteor Shower Sky. Fill the night skies with cosmic showers.
There's other cool stuff here too. Like this new house set looks really good. I think this is a whole new bundle because there's like several of these pieces, and then there's the house, and then there's whatever this house is with the golden glow on top. And there's also this funky looking boat that looks like it goes with it. Same architecture on the back of this boat that we have on these castle pieces. She'll probably talk about it in a minute.
Showers, perfect for late night star watching or adding an extra radiant touch to your dream snaps. Get into the back to school spirit with a new village school house skin, along with a matching schoolyard.
A new village school house skin. Okay, I'll probably get that. Also, that archway, I'll probably get that too. Like, I'm definitely going to be passing on the new castle skin bundle and the Scrooge bundle, but, you know, I feel like if we're getting a school, we're probably going to have a Dreamsnap challenge called Back to School or something, and I think this would also work good for little towns or city builds, so good utility.
Building kit. And meet the charming Scholar Owl Companion
Aww.
and sweep away your worries alongside the new iconic Fantasia Broom Companion. As of this
Awesome.
update, building kits from the premium store now arrive alongside their own presets, allowing you more flexibility in how you wish to use these items.
That's
After
cool.
last year's sweeping success, the Summer Sizzle event is back and better than ever. From July 29th to August 11th, collect marshmallows, share s'mores with your friends, and complete daily quests around the valley to unlock brand new rewards.
Ooh. More water decor? And good water decor. The only thing that is kind of lame about this, you can tell you can't get on it at all. Like, you see how there's no stairs? But for Dreamsnaps, this is going to be really good. Because, you know, in the background, in your waterways, you can have, like, a pier kind of coming in and, like, going out. You can, like, this is going to look really good for water snaps. And water snaps, ever since we got the river kits, have been super popular. I see a lot of them. But, you know, the fact that they're, you know, it's kind of like that Mulan bridge we got. When we got Mulan, there's like a kind of a bridge thing, and really all you can do with it is just like place it on the ground, and you know, you can't get on it. So yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be able to get on this at all, but it's a fantastic piece of decor, and it's free, so that's awesome.
Brand new rewards. The first...
Yeah, and the fact that some of them have like the little umbrellas in the chairs. I just wish we could decorate and stuff like this. I wish they would treat it like a giant table so we could put all kinds of decor on there.
Ever dock building kit.
Maybe they will. I don't know. You know, it's a dock building kit. I'm guessing not, though. Oh, and I guess this isn't free. She was talking about new items, but then she mentioned the dock building kit. Hang on, let me see.
With your friends and complete daily quests around the valley to unlock brand new rewards. The first ever dock building kit.
Okay, so that is free.
The excitement continues in the all-new Parks Floating Festival event, arriving to the valley from August 19th to September 8th. Enter and explore the thematic floating island inspired by the best...
Wow, this is one of their prettiest floating island builds they've done. This looks good.
...of Disney parks to complete weekly...
Whoa, look at this new look at this new plant, dude. That thing looks awesome. I love menacing things like this with the teeth. That looks sick.
...puzzles and earn...
Yeah, look at that guy.
...earn magical rewards.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's awesome.
The Memory Mania event will also be making a return to the valley from September 16th to September 29th with new quests for you to complete alongside Joy from Disney and Pixar's Inside Out. Help spot the differences in memories, and you'll be able to unlock...
Oh my god. That goose.
...yourself a brand new companion. That's all for
He looks
today.
like death.
Can't wait. That's all for... You'll be able to Inside Out. Help spot the differences in memories, and you'll be able...
Are his eyes glowing? His eyes definitely glow. Dude, he looks awesome.
...and you'll be able to...
I think he's going to be really popular around Halloween, too.
...unlock yourself a brand new companion.
Wait a minute. You guys see that? Isn't that the ancient pedestal table we were literally just looking at? Isn't that what that is? On their plaza? Pretty sure that's what that is. I don't know why it's there.
That's all for today. We can't wait for the experience. Unlock yourself a brand new companion.
Hang on a second. No, it's different. It's different. Yeah, theirs had little round pieces on the bottom. Pedestal. No. Is there another one? Like ancient decor. What the heck was that? Well, it wouldn't be the first time the devs just like randomly put something on their plaza area. I remember in one of their videos, I thought we were going to be able to decorate our plaza well area because they had put stuff on it, and then it just ended up being there because they're devs.
Be able to...
But yeah, why is that here? Like, what is that? What is that? Maybe it's the portal to the new floating island, but usually those are on the other side of the well. Also, why is their valley well level 1? This is the level 1 valley well. When you haven't completed any tasks yet. Or barely any. Probably because it's a dev account. They don't have to complete tasks. They just put all their stuff on it. They just get all their stuff automatically. All right, what else did she say here?
We can't wait for the experience Pixel Perfect when it arrives on...
Yeah, I'm excited.
Tune in tomorrow for more details on all the quality of life improvements coming in this
quality of
and
life.
see you in the valley.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see the quality of life updates. I wonder what the quality of life updates can be. I'm also excited to see if there's any other kind of exciting news coming out with this. Who knows what could be coming, you know? Could be something exciting. Could be anything. Boy, oh boy, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, right? You know, could be anything. Very cool, very cool. Will that be tomorrow? Yeah, the quality of life video will be tomorrow. Vox says, when we find out this exciting, potentially exciting news. Well, every day we're getting exciting news, guys. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, yesterday, we got our first kind of look at the update. Today, we got a look at the new premium stuff and the StarPath stuff. Tomorrow, we're getting quality of life, and they said stay tuned for more exciting announcements. So, you know, in the video, it said tomorrow, and then there's, you know, probably more stuff. Yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to know? Why are you guys asking me? Why are, like, what do you think I know? I just know how to make dream snaps. That's all I know. You guys are acting like I got some kind of inside scoop. Like Gameloft talks to me and works with me. What are we talking about? Anyway. All right. Oh, Sogo said that's where he talked to Jafar to start the DLC. How did you remember that? You're right, you're right. Dang, you got a good memory. My brain just completely deletes old information like that. But yeah, you're right. Now that you mention it. Yeah, so they have the level 1 wishing well here. And this pedestal is the one where you talk to Jafar before you go to Eternity Isle the first time. It's where the Jafar hologram comes up and you have a conversation with him. Dude, that was like years ago. That's impressive. You got an impressive memory, my friend. Alrighty. Well, any other snap questions, or are we ready for some Meccha Chameleon? Zombie said, dang, they really don't play their own game. Well, to be fair, it's a dev account, so like they probably just use it for like filming videos, and they probably just like they have every item automatically in their inventory. I'm sure some of the devs play the game, but it's also kind of like cooking. You know, when you're cooking all day and you're constantly tasting and making sure things are good, and then when it comes time to like sit down and eat, you're not quite as hungry because like you've already been eating a little here and there. It's kind of like that I feel for game developers sometimes. Like if you're constantly working on a game and like, you know, messing around with it, it might not be as magical to play it. So I'll play. Don't judge me for my coloring. No judgment here. No judgment here. We are all, you know... I mean, for me, when I play Meccha Chameleon, I just like to be funny. I just try to hide in funny places. Sometimes I try to make a masterpiece, but most of the time, I'm either painting myself as a piece of ham or turning myself into like a table leg. You know, whatever it is. Senpai says this, and he's like the best painter, so ignore him. I'm not, Samantha. I'm not the best painter. Don't worry, y'all. We played a game once, and I only found Ashley. Well, I gave you some tips. You know, you need to climb. That's what you need to do, Samantha. You need to climb more. Because if you climb up stuff sometimes, you'll be able to find different angles where you can see people. You hold spacebar, same button that you jump with. So if you hold spacebar, you'll basically just float up, and if you hold control, you'll float down, like if you're on a wall. Also, I want to see if I can, before we start, I might try to download some more maps. Where do I find the more maps? Like when I'm not in the game. Minecraft Medieval Village. I know we played that one. Roblox. I'll pass. Is there like a page I can go to find the maps? Store page? Community hub, guides, workshop. Maybe workshop? Oh, yeah, workshop. There we go. Oh, dude, they have an Ocarina of Time map? No way. Oh, you guys. Y'all know there's a remake of Ocarina of Time coming out on Switch 2, and it looks really good. I hope some of you guys are Legend of Zelda fans, because I really want to stream that. Yeah, this looks awesome. Yeah, let's get this one. Subscribe. Okay. Rainbow Six Siege Chalet. This looks hyper realistic. That's gonna be hard. Could be cool though. I feel like I should just subscribe to like every map. Pad Kitchen. Oh, hello neighbor. I saw this game. This game looked kind of fun. That one looks like it could be cool. Wait, was that a museum? Meccha Museum? Ooh, this looks awesome. Yeah, we're getting Meccha Museum. We might play that one first. That looks sick. Oh, these are all the top-rated ones. Meeting Room, Minecraft, Police Station. I didn't like Police Station that much. Swimming Pool. Oh, Majora's Mask Clocktown? No way. Suburb House. Let's get the swimming pool. Let me get the swimming pool one. That looks kind of fun. Art Museum. Yeah, I don't even have to see pictures. I'm gonna get that. Board Game Backroom? Oh, that looks fun. Simpsons Family House. This also looks pretty fun. It's very colorful. That'll be a good one. We already have Bikini Bottom. We played Bikini Bottom. 6th Street from ZZZ. Oh, it's like Japanese. Yeah, I'm getting that. That looks sick. Luigi's Mansion? No way. It's so cool that these are all fan-made. Like, content for this game just keeps coming out because the players just make all the... Like, if this was a AAA title, these would be like $5 maps that you would have to buy. But, like, this game is $4, and, like, the community just makes all the cool... Oh my god, where's Waldo? Yeah, that one looks pretty funny. That one would be annoying. Fall Guys? I love Fall Guys. I haven't played that in a while. Oh, another art gallery. Bowling alley. The Amazing Digital Circus? No way. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, we'll get that one too. We're definitely not going to have time to play all these. But we'll play what we can. Kaufmo's room. Is it just his room? Sure, why not? Oh my god, Peach's Castle from Super Mario 64. Oh, apparently I already have that one. Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah. Osaka 2? Oh, that's sick. Let's get that too. And we got a supermarket. That could be pretty fun. Streamer room. Degenerate hide house. Why is it degenerate? I'm curious. I gotta get that one now. Oh my god. I like this art gallery. Getting that one. That looks fun. 5 rooms? I don't know what the 5 rooms are like, but... Somebody said it's too big. We might only be able to play that one with a lot of people. Sushi restaurant? Heck yeah. Deltarune, Mario Kart. Oh, isn't this the Borderlands map? Don't I already have that one? Or is this a different one? Oh, I don't have this one. Oh, here's another Where's Waldo one. Oh, this is the one that has the big Where's Waldo paintings you can hide in. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Fantasy Village? Oh, I saw Burnt Peanut play this one. It's a pretty big village, though, and you can get in the chimneys and stuff, so it's kind of broken. Another back rooms, Poppy Playtime. Wonderland. Oh, from Kingdom Hearts? Oh, that looks funky. Yeah, let's get that one. Oh, Last Man Standing. I think I remember this one. There's like a whole bunch of like little painted men and you just kind of blend in with them. Okay. I think we're about set. I think we got enough maps. We got more maps than I think... Is that another Fall Guys one? Yeah, let's get this one too. We have more maps than I think we'll be able to work through today, for sure. Adventure Time? Yeah, that's fun. Dude, the fact that the community has been making... Oh my god, Sonic Adventure... The fact that the community for this game has been making, like, this many maps is insane. And these are just the highest rated ones. There's, like, way more. Rick and Morty? Is it their house? I don't know. I'm going to get it, though. Whoa. I never really played Genshin Impact, but this looks cool. Hyrule Castle? Home Alone? Alright, we're getting into the area where, like, a lot of these aren't rated, so... Family Guy House. Wait, Hexagon board game map? That could be kind of fun. That's just a big kitty cat. All right, guys, we ready? We ready to play? Are we ready to party? I think we are. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Let me save and quit. I'm on it, Samantha. I'm on it. Already on it. Yeah, it did look like Settlers of Catan. That's what I thought too, Daniel. That's what I thought too. I like that game. Settlers of Catan is fun. Greninja said, Meccha Chameleon is just about being funny. Me and my friends made a whole Pokemon cinematic universe in a bowling alley. Oh, that's awesome. I misspelled chameleon, says Samantha. It's okay. It's okay. You know, everybody's a little stupid every once in a while. Happens to the best of us. So I said, dude, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're one to talk. All right. My game's updating. All right. It's time for some Meccha Chameleon. And how much time do we have? About an hour? About an hour. We'll be able to play a good bit more tomorrow. Because tomorrow I won't be late. I won't be having to edit a video in the first half of the day. If you guys are going to leave, if you're not interested in watching Meccha Chameleon, I got one small request from you before you go. I would say stick around because this game is hilarious, and you're probably going to have a great time watching it, even if you don't play it. Especially if you enjoy, you know, me as a streamer and the community overall, because we all just have a great time when we play this. But if you're really opposed to watching Meccha Chameleon, check out the new YouTube video. I'll drop a link in the comments. You can check out today's Dreamsnap guide. I'll put it in the YouTube comments and in the Twitch comments. So if you're not interested at all, if you're like, you know what, if it's not Dreamlight Valley, I'm out of here. Well, there's some Dreamlight Valley content for you. You can check that out. Vox, that rule does not apply to me. I like to spam the link to make it easier to click. You know? You know what I mean? All right, let me make a server. I don't think I'm going to hide the code. Oh, yeah, server name. I hate Samantha. We still have that one. Let's change the server name today to Ashley Sucks, but with a U and an X. So it's Ashley and then capital S-U-X. And the password is just going to be ha 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 69. Okay, everybody got that? Everybody got that down? Max players. We're going to go to 24. I don't think we'll need that many, but we'll set it there just in case more people want to join. It says it's not guaranteed to work, but may be stable depending on the host's CPU and connection. I got a good connection. I got a good computer, so we should be fine. All right, so the server name for those of you joining is Ashley Sucks, no space, and A is capitalized, and then S, U, and X are capitalized. The password is ha 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 69. Creating server. We all got that? We all got that? Everybody good? We're here. What is this? TikTok challenge. Chameleon hideout. Oh, I think this is over. I think it's over. Hello, everybody. Hello. We got Kaylin. We got Samantha. We got Tanya. All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Bubby said my game is downloading an update, and I'll be there. Sounds good. Sounds good. Have you ever played any Attack on Titan games, says Zombie? I'll be completely honest with you. As a huge anime fan, most anime games I've played are complete and utter hot garbage. And I don't understand why. I've seen some Attack on Titan games, but haven't played them. The only anime games I like really enjoyed were probably some of the Dragon Ball games, like Tenkaichi and stuff was like kind of fun. But even that was like, you know, which is funny because Japan makes like the best games, dude. They make Meccha Chameleon's made by a Japanese developer. For whatever reason, the studios that always get the anime IPs, like they just like don't do much with them. I don't know why. But I haven't tried them. I agree. I love the show though. Oh, dude. I mean, Attack on Titan is like top 5 television shows of all time. Like of all time. I'll join in a minute. And allow me with some friends at the moment. Mid-round, says Tommy. Sounds good, sounds good. What are you guys making over here? Making some masterpieces? It's Dio. Oh. Not Dio. It traumatized me, to be honest. It's a lot. It's a lot to process. So good, though. I guess I could paint myself while I wait. I'm just going to do some painting. Oops. What even is Kaylin doing right now? Maybe I should be more of a bright red. Yeah, let's be bright. I wonder if I should be metallic. Nah. I'm going to try and get myself big anime eyes. No, that's not right. I wish I could make the circle even smaller. Well, there's kind of a way to do it. Whoops. That's not white. Yeah, while I wait for everybody to join, I'm going to try to get myself big, cute anime eyes. Some big kawaii eyes. That's a little purple. That's not any better. Okay, it's not coming out quite how I hope, but, you know, we're trying. We just gotta add the white. That's not bad. It's kind of cursed. No! My eyes! Dang it. Guys, don't judge me. This is harder than it looks. Will you move? Get out of here. Move! Stop it! That's pretty good. It's not half bad. You suck. I don't like you. What the hell is that? You're scaring me. You're scaring me. What are you? What even are you guys doing right now? I seriously, I don't know what to do with y'all. You know what? That is pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Oh, Tommy's in here. How long have you been here? I was just waiting for you. Just gonna get myself a shirt and we'll be good to go. I think I should be the hunter first because, like, I spent so long on my little outfit. What the heck is everyone doing behind me? Is everybody in that wanted to join? We looking pretty good here. I just need some blue for my pants. I should probably be a little darker. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Is that a masterpiece or what? I think that's pretty dang good. Don't judge until you've tried painting in this game. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I still got a little bit... Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know, my ass is hanging out. I know, I know. Gotta give myself some shoes real quick. Oh, I think Tanya got kicked. Tanya, you got time to get back in, but we will be starting very soon. Why does it keep giving me a different color? What the heck? I like Batman. That's pretty good. It's pretty good Batman. Who's Dio, by the way, you guys? Who's Dio? Who's the Batman? Tony said, why did it kick me? You probably just timed out. Just come on back. Come on back. going to be the hunter. Yeah, my shirt design. I know you guys signed up to watch us play, and now you're just watching me make clothes. It's pretty good, though. There we go. I think I'm ready. Let me just make a quick little belt buckle. Belt's a little rushed. Wanted brown. Yeah, that works. Everybody's just skating. Nice, Tommy, nice. I like that. All right, last finishing touch. Just got to get some gold in my belt buckle. That's not quite gold. Here we go. This will work. All right. I'm ready to hunt. I got my kill suit on. Kill, kill, kill. All right, let me join Discord. Mystic Luna said it's perfect. Thank you, thank you. I think it is quite nice. Oh my god, bro. Ashley, that is pretty good. Do you want to be a hunter too? I feel like you should definitely be a hunter with that masterpiece. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. What the heck? There we go. I'm ready to go to work. All right, let me hop in Discord. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello. All right, let's see, let's see.
Oh, this guy's here. All right, everyone. All right, party's over. Party's over. Everyone leave.
Yeah, I know. And just kind of ruin the fun. I know. Ashley, your mic is echoing. Ashley, your mic is Stop echoing. It! Stop it right now.
Why can't I hear somebody?
Stop it right now.
Not my fault.
Oh, you can't hear me, but you can hear me through Ashley. Hey, everybody! Let me change my mic settings. There we go. Okay, hello. Let me figure out who's who. So, oh, Jennifer, if you wanna, you don't have to, but if you want to join us in Discord, we use the Discord voice lobby. If you want to, it's totally optional. And Dekai is in here. Samantha's not in here, but I know who she is. I don't think Kaylin's in here yet. Who is Master Dio? You might know who that is.
That's Master D.
Oh, of course. Of course. How did I not realize that? Vox, thank you for the gifted. Miss Fox says, which VC is it? We're all in a locked one. You have to join the one called Meccha Chameleon joining. It's under community play in the Discord. So if you scroll down, you're going to see a VC called, or you're going to see a category called community play. And there's one lobby called Meccha Chameleon joining. Okay, Jennifer's in there. I'm going to drag her into this one. It looks like somebody already did it. Nice.
Yeah, beat you to it.
You're so fast. There we go. We got Kaylin. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Is that everybody?
Am I still echoing?
No, you're good. Well, Tommy said yes, but, you know, I don't think so. Ashley, do you want to be a hunter with me since you got the Saw outfit? The jigsaw?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could be a hunter.
My face. Love my face. I really like how I did this face. I'm very proud of it.
No, look at your
Beautiful.
DMs.
I do need a little bit
I
more
loaded in
hair
late,
on the
so
side.
I don't see your whole face.
Oh, wait, what happened?
I loaded in late, so I didn't see the whole drawing.
Oh, you can't see the
So
whole
your
thing?
face, like,
Oh, will
Yeah.
it not show you what was, like, what was done before you got in? I didn't know
I
that.
guess not. Because if you look at it, this is all I see.
Okay, I'm about to check. Just the mouth? Dude, I did the mouth after I did the eyes, though. That's so weird. What the
Yeah.
heck?
I think that's why, because I was here when you did the mouth. I wasn't here when you did the eyes.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm stupid. I thought I
At
did
least
the
you're cute.
hair.
At least you're cute. It's okay.
Yeah, I did start with the eyes. I started with the eyes. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
But wait, also, I'm not red for you. Oh, no, because I painted my... That's right. That also happened before. Yeah, I'm really stupid. Okay. Oh, okay.
Did you see the new neon lights or the glow-in-the-dark lights?
Wait, what? Glow-in-the-dark lights? For what?
Glow-in-the-dark paint?
Oh, there's glow-in-the-dark paint? Oh, you are glowing. So is Takai. How do you use that?
Where you do metallic and texture, there's a third one called emissive.
Oh,
Turn that up.
what? That's crazy. So I can just, like, give myself, like a glowing wiener?
Yeah, if you want.
Holy
Give
crap.
yourself Glowing wiener
Nice.
and glowing butt cheeks. You can
That's
glowing butt
awesome.
cheeks.
Not the glowing wiener.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. I'm messing up my outfit because I still have the emissive on. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. That's a nice little fix. Something's wrong with my...
Unfortunately, you're going to lose your outfit once we start.
Oh, wait. I thought if I was Hunter, I thought I got to keep it.
I'm pretty sure it makes you full white whenever you start hunting.
Oh. Well, maybe I won't be a Hunter then. You know what? I can screenshot my outfit for keepsies. But I screwed up the pants somehow. I don't know how this happened. It's not getting my colors right. Like when I spacebar. Did something change? I know if you hide it, or I know if you hold it.
From your body, it seems to mess up sometimes.
Oh, if you...
Here, I'll give you some lighting.
That's weird. Yeah, it's changing everything to like a light blue. I mean, I guess I can just darken it myself.
Yeah, I just...
There we go, that's
some
pretty close.
Hawaiian barbecue and...
You just had what?
I just DoorDashed some Hawaiian barbecue.
Ooh, Hawaiian barbecue? That sounds good.
Yeah. Excited.
Dude, this weekend, I'm going to cook a pizza with that pizza stone you sent me. Also,
Hell yeah.
I didn't know, but the pizza stone you sent me also came with like a whole freaking, one of the little, like trays to like grab and move the pizza as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
And it was like $60. It better be fancy.
It's good. It's got a lot of cool stuff. It even had like a little recipe booklet thing.
You get your shoes?
Yeah, I did. I've been wearing them like every day.
How are they? They pretty comfy?
Yeah, they are.
I like how you're like, how did you know my exact size? Every night I stayed over, I secretly snuck into your room and measured your feet.
Yeah, you gotta do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, what's your shoe size? And you just accurately guessed it on the first try. I was like, okay. I'm like, this guy knows his feet.
Yeah. A foot connoisseur.
This is so weird.
There we go. I saved my paint job. What's
I feel
weird?
like this is an intimate moment we shouldn't be a part of.
What, Tommy knowing my shoe size?
Like, I feel like I shouldn't be here for this.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Tommy sent me pizza stones. Tommy sent me pizza stones and also sent me shoes. He knows my shoe size.
Exactly. I feel like this should just.
I put Senpai's meat in my mouth when I was over there.
Yeah, he did. He did.
It was delicious.
And yeah, it was. I put my own wing in my mouth. It was wonderful, actually.
Yeah, it was a gay old time.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Like the Flintstones or Jetsons or whoever the.
It was spicy. It was spicy.
Oh yeah, it was very hot.
Is this YouTube approved?
We're talking about pizza, you pervert. I made pizza with chorizo and fire sauce. Jeez, get your mind out of the gutter, you sicko! Search time.
Ashley.
We'll do.
Are we gonna do one of the custom maps for the mod?
Yeah, we'll do a custom map. I'm turning the auto limit off, and we're gonna play.
All that time looking for custom maps and we weren't playing one, I would laugh.
Yeah, I gotta play custom after downloading all those. We'll start with one hunter. Hunter time. We'll just do the regular 60 seconds, and we'll do the regular 300 because we don't have too big of a group today. All right. Reconnect like it does. I don't know if it'll reconnect like it does for Twitch. I think it was my driver, actually. I think my driver disconnected me. I'm going to update my drivers after the stream. This is the second time I've had an issue with it. Because I didn't lose internet in my house, just on my PC. So that's typically an issue with the driver software. So I'll have to look up, or, I'll have to check. And I might need to update those drivers. Because this happened a couple of weeks ago as well. And we were finally about ready to play. Rude. I know. Like, I was literally starting a game like it was counting down when it kicked me. That's why I think it was the driver. I think it was as soon as I connected to the game, I think the driver malfunctioned, and we ended up just losing, it disconnected me completely. I had to restart my PC. But I checked my phone, still had Wi-Fi, everything else was still connected. It was just my PC, but I definitely think it was the driver. So I'm going to update that after the stream. Same code. And I'm not sure if we're live on YouTube. I don't have it open. Can one of you guys confirm? Did the YouTube stream start back up or no? If not, we'll probably just stream the rest of it on Twitch. We can always let YouTube chat know we just moved to Twitch and that we had a driver issue. But I won't be able to, I don't have time to set up a new thumbnail and, basically publish a whole new YouTube live because we only have, 30 minutes left to play anyway. We're going to play Meccha Chameleon a lot more tomorrow, I think. Let me hop back in Discord as well. I get another streak notification. Does that count as a new streak? Let me hop back in Discord. All right, hop back in, guys. Hop back in. Oh, Dio is in here. Okay, we know who Dio is now. We got Dio. All right.
You see, Tommy wants to sacrifice me.
Tommy wants to sacrifice you? Why?
Yeah, so that the Twitch gods will allow you to come back.
It wasn't even Twitch. I'm pretty sure it's my my driver.
Welcome back.
I need to update my drivers. I had an issue. Actually, not even update because they are on their current. Everything is current with my drivers right now, but I think there's an issue. I think I need to uninstall and reinstall. Because I had an issue where my PC blue screen a couple of days ago, which is usually a driver thing, while I was editing. And then it can also cause a complete disconnect. And it was right when I started the game, so that's why I think it was a driver issue. And my internet wasn't down in my house, just on my PC, just on the PC. So definitely sounds like a driver issue. So after the stream today, I'm just gonna uninstall and reinstall the drivers. Now for the maps, Oh my god, we have so many here.
Hyrule.
Hyrule. Yeah, Hyrule would be kind of coded. That would be kind of cool. I kind of want to do Hyrule.
Actually,
either that or the
look at my
sushi
400
restaurant.
stream streak.
Look at you.
Thank
You're
you.
almost like
Nice.
borderline stalker level.
I
What a backhanded ass compliment.
when you get stuck in a basement and the only thing on TV is a stream, I mean, what do you want me to do?
You're like, wow, that's
kinda
really
crazy.
impressive and
Social.
also creepy to me. It's mean.
She's just jealous.
Look, it's like good entertainment, you know? Yeah,
I wouldn't say
I
that.
sense a bit of jealousy. So
No
for
jealousy.
Ocarina of Time, I have Kokoriko Forest, and I also have Majora's Mask Clocktown. I kind of want to do Clocktown. Yeah, we'll do
Clocktown's cool,
Clocktown.
'cause you can set how big the map is. You can like close different districts.
Oh, that's cool.
Didn't
Hey,
you want
maybe
to do
that.
like
What you
art
have.
museum first or something?
Shut up. Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah,
So
look
if
at
you
my- yeah, look
guys
at my,
don't have the map,
drawing.
you'll just have to subscribe to the map real quick. Should be good. Oh my god, we even get the music? That's awesome. GS
Yeah,
says hello
even-
all.
Oh, you can turn it up, the volume up and down as well.
Love the music.
Oh, that's cool. This is so nostalgic. Heather said, yay, you're back. Yeah, I don't know. Was anybody... Pogorama said YouTube is back up. Good, good. Let me try to open it as well, because now I can't see the YouTube chat. Yeah, I was telling everybody when I got back, it looks like my internet didn't go out in my house. It only went out on my PC, so I'm pretty sure I got a driver issue. Because it was right when I started the game. Right when I started the game, everything disconnected. I was like, okay. So,
Oh, somebody left.
Oh, it's me. It's kicked me
Ashley,
out.
come
I'm
on.
coming back.
It's downloading. I don't know what to tell you.
It's telling me I'm waiting on you.
Freaking that. This is why you're getting sacrificed.
You running like
You're sacrifice people?
Nice her though.
I'm
I
loading
think
back in now.
okay, okay.
Ashley, hurry up.
What do you say, Dio?
Trying, it's going particularly slow today.
Getting back in server.
You running on a first generation computer?
Just
She's got dial-up.
That's dial-up.
The dial-up connection.
Faster than this.
Yeah, that's true, too. That's true.
You fucking trying to play on a Commodore 64.
Yeah, I can't use my landline and my computer at the same time, so it's going kind of slow.
I
Well, I'm
think you
vibing
can
to the
use
music
computer
here.
Without the landline. Oh, my food's here. Yay!
Yeah, while we wait, I guess I'll just catch a Pokemon on my phone or something, since some people, like Ashley,
Yeah.
take freaking 10 years.
I downloaded
Yeah.
all the same ones you did, except for that one.
Except, oh, how convenient for you. The one you did not download just so happened to be the one I picked first.
Bad mod.
Yeah, the odds, I don't know. The
Because
odds
I
of that
made sure
are,
to-
feel pretty slim.
I made sure to download the one that you said you wanted to play first, but you know, obviously.
Well, yours isn't
So you're
downloaded,
blaming
so-
him? You're blaming him?
Oh, yeah, so it's my fault. Yeah, that
Yeah,
checks out. That makes sense.
always,
Yeah, definitely.
Always. Always.
How's your
It is
download
kinda
looking,
fair,
guys? You
though.
guys looking good?
Did you even start the download yet? Like, come on.
I thought I downloaded, but
Yes, it's at
says my
92.
name.
What it'll do is once you
94,
click,
it's almost
it should
there.
take you to the Steam page, and then there will be a little green button that says subscribe. If you hit that button, it should download.
Yeah, I did that.
It
Yeah, mine did.
If you
See,
did
now you're not
that
even
and
waiting for
disconnected,
me.
And then
You
I
probably
pressed
have
the return to screen and I had to connect to the server. And now it says waiting for me to download.
You're still in the lobby, right? If I force start, if it did do the download, you should still be good.
Yeah,
It should
yeah.
say that you join.
Okay. Well, I can't interact with the game right now.
Yeah, nobody can when we're in the pause. Well, as long as you're in the lobby, you should be okay. If not, we'll, on the next map, we'll be able to figure it out. It should be good. Should be good.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna give it a go.
You look at my drawing.
I think
Yeah, because I think Jennifer and Kira are back in the lobby. It does this sometimes when you download a new map. Sometimes you'll download it, and then you'll come back, and it'll just, say waiting, even though people have it. It's weird.
Yeah, it's definitely downloaded for me.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start. We'll hopefully it'll be fine.
Cool.
If not, the match is only like 300 seconds. Oh, I like
What does
your
this body
outfit.
type mean?
Reminds me of mine.
You like the little belly button shirt?
It's the size of what body you want to be
I
able
do
to
like
hide
that. I
with.
do like that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, I
The
picked the
smallest
wrong
one's
body.
probably the best.
Did everybody
one,
get
unless
in?
you're in like a Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yay!
Square body.
Oh my god, this is so nostalgic. No way I'm running around Clocktown right now.
This is really cool.
I should be a
so
fish.
Cute.
I should just go in there and paint myself as a bass.
I
I'm
don't know
not
what to
gonna.
do. There's too many options.
Oh, can I get on that?
My first time.
Oh, that's cool.
I feel like I did not have enough time to even get to a spot.
Yeah, I only did 3. I only did the regular time. I should definitely do a little bit more time.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
None of us are. We're in trouble.
No.
We're in trouble.
Oh, it's gonna be an easy round, I think, for the hunters.
Yeah, the hunters are gonna have an easy time.
Oh god, I picked the worst spot. Oh no. Well, rip.
Did they change the way the colors work here? Because, like, I'm not getting the colors I need like I usually do. Like, usually if I hold spacebar, I get the true color, but I'm not getting that now.
It's like a little bit lighter, right?
Hmm?
It's like lighter when I
Yeah,
try and pick
yeah.
my
It's a
colour.
lot
Yeah.
lighter than normal. And usually, if you hold spacebar, even if you click on a shadowed spot, it'll give you the black or something. There's like, that's how it used to work, but I know they update the game a lot, so maybe that's changed.
I mean, this is my first time playing. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
it's
if
a-
I pick black, it's gray. So I don't know why.
Yeah, like the colors I'm getting are a little weird.
You don't need to be in here.
I think this is better.
I think that blue thing has it right in there. See your blue cup? Your blue sippy, I mean? See your blue thing? Your heat sippy?
Uh-oh. Oh, Dio's the hunter. They found Tanya.
Can't reach it. I can't reach it. Oh, you need some water there, so.
Ooh, a Pidgey. I'm gonna give it a pin app.
Now get Daddy.
Good pinups for Pidgeys, pinups for Pidgeys. Catterday, I had to turn you down because I hear your mic picking up some family in the back.
What is this?
Yeah, my colors are way off. Like, way
We don't
out of
have a whistle
normal.
either.
I don't know
No
what's going
whistle?
on with this.
No, yeah, no automatic whistle.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
I accept my sugar.
Not bad for my first time. Does this mean I can go and find people now too?
Yeah, we're playing Infected, so whenever you find somebody, they'll all oh my god. They'll also become a hunter.
Nice.
Yeah, see, when I click the color that I already used, it's darker than it was. The
Yeah, something's up with the color generator right now, it seems, which is too bad.
Yeah. I think I'm better at hunting than decorating.
Oh my god.
All right, Chad, that's pretty good, right? I think I'm okay for now. I finished my paint job.
They found us. Run, Senpai, they found us. Run, Senpai, they found us.
Oh God! Oh, I'm getting out of here. Wow, this is a pretty big map.
I didn't realize there was more room.
I mean, there's a lot.
I'm pretty proud of my spot.
Yeah, you got a good one?
I'm not.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not proud of your spot either.
You can't even see it.
Kind of sucks. I'm looking at it right
Your
now.
spot
It's so bad I can
sucks.
see it.
Your spot sucks.
You don't even know. I got the best spot ever.
Since we have a small group, we should, or a smaller group, we should probably pick. Well, you have a pretty decent group. We should probably pick a smaller map next. Or like you said on this one, you can make the map smaller. You can cut off certain areas. Might need to do that.
Yeah.
We'll just play a different map next. And it didn't kick anybody, so that's good. So next time, it basically says we're waiting on people. Once you guys confirm you download, we'll just start anyway. That way we don't have to wait as long.
Except I want you to look at my spot whenever you the thing's over.
Me and Bell B got a lot of points.
You have to look at my spot.
Takai, I'm right beside you. I'm right beside you, Takai.
I have no idea how I wasn't found.
Wait, where is Tommy? Where are you, Tommy?
I'm on the Great Ferry.
Oh, you're on the Great Ferry? I don't think I can get there in time. I'm in the tree.
You just click. Just click.
Click what? Oh, here we go.
Click your mouse.
Ashley, your spot's pretty good. I
I
won't
couldn't
lie
get
to
there
you.
in time. I'm clicking through everybody.
Thank you.
Found my spot.
The
There you
paint
are.
job.
Oh my God, that's pretty good. I got you right in the last second. That was solid, actually. You had a good spot.
That's good.
You had a
Yeah,
good
that fairy
spot.
one was awesome.
I wanted to
Two
give
or
you a
three
thumbs
people
up, but
walked through
I
there.
didn't. I got to you too late. All right, let's dive right back into another one. This one, I'm gonna add more time to the end so we can like find each other's spots and look at them. And I'll also add a little bit of time to the hunter wait time. We'll do, since we have a lot of new painters, we'll do 120 seconds. Actually, no, that's too much. We'll do 100. No, we'll do 90. That's a minute and a half. So about 50% more time to paint. And then let's see, force taunts. Yeah, we need whistles. That'll make it a lot easier for the hunters. We'll do whistles every 30 seconds. And we'll give the hunters 330 seconds to hunt. All right, I think we're good. Now for our next map, let's do...
Art gallery?
One of the new art galleries? I had to get a new one. How about the art museum? Oh no, let's do a Where's Waldo map.
Ooh, that's gonna be chaotic.
That should be fun. Should be fun. I had a couple of them. I think it's Where's Wally 2 or Where's Wally 1? I think it was 2 that I found that I really liked. There's one that was like kind of like where the paintings are on the ground and the hunters have to look down into them. And then there's one where
really fun.
Yeah, they both look really good. I'll just do Where's Wally 2, whichever one that is. Tringle Panda, hello. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, hopefully we don't have any more disconnects.
There's a map with Bob Ross paintings just like that, where it's all flat and everybody has to lay down.
That sounds so fun.
I beat a Team Rocket grunt while I waited for Ashley last time. Ashley, are we waiting for you still or what? Because I'm catching that Pokemon that I got from the Team Rocket grunt from last time.
What kind of mod is this?
I'm surprised she can even really help
bad
manage the chat, you know? Like,
right?
You would think she'd be seeing messages from 10 hours ago.
Well, she faced like Internet Explorer.
How you looking, Ash? How you looking? You about 10% there? Or
60.
60? Okay.
Give her like 30 minutes to respawn.
It's
Yeah,
at
yeah.
60. Well, now it's, now it's at
Processing.
75.
I get it. You know, I mean, the map is like probably at least 2 megabytes.
You running on Windows 1 right now?
Windows 1.
No. Oh, Lord.
I think you need to update your PC because we're on Windows 11.
It's 97. Sheesh.
Windows 97. Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That checks out. Who got Hunter? Oh, this is the one where we're on the ground and the hunters will be, I think, in the air.
Oh, no.
My only issue is I really hope that...
Well, there's only one pose we can really use.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it.
I mean, you could use whatever pose you want.
That's true. You could. Some might not be as good.
I mean, the hunter probably won't expect it, so.
True.
Hunter's kind of an art thing, so.
Yeah, they'll be like that
Colors
sometimes.
are better on this map.
Yeah, my colors are perfect on this one. I was about to say that.
It's weird. Maybe it was just the other map then.
I'm just gonna close my eyes and fire randomly into wherever my gun aims at.
Oh, are you the hunter? Wow, get out of my head.
All right, eyes closed. I start blasting. Imagine if I got someone.
That would be pretty funny.
Are you just shooting anywhere?
Of course he is. You're doing a great job.
Give me more time, Tommy. Give me more time. Give me more time.
I'm just turning around and blasting.
Got one already.
Okay, I'm actually gonna look now. All right.
Tommy, no. Give me more time, Tommy.
He's still fainting.
Oh, yeah, I always choose, like, kind of tricky spots. Tommy, no.
I feel like I was overambitious with this one.
Don't do it, Tommy. Let me finish my masterpiece. Go kill somebody else.
Tommy's just laying there watching.
Go kill somebody else, Tommy. I'm making space. I see your shadow. I see your shadow. Yeah, this would have been a good spot if I had more time. This is pretty cool.
I don't feel the whistle is helping in this map.
Do the other... We're still playing Infected, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're getting so many points.
It's actually really hard to see like anything up here.
Yeah, because you're so high up. Yeah.
Dang it.
I wanted to shoot her. What the fuck?
I know. Took it away from you.
Oh, damn it. Okay. I thought I had a good spot. This is really hard.
3 people were on top of each other.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I don't know why.
Senpai, how come you have so many points? What the hell?
I don't know. I'm getting up there. I think you know where I am. I don't know about the others, though. Now that my masterpiece is painted, you should see if the others can find me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll let the like
That's pretty good. Pretty good. It could be better, though.
I feel like I'm super concentrating.
I don't see anything. This is a hard map.
What do you think, guys? What do you think? I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. It's not perfect. I didn't get to fully finish it, but I got it pretty good.
It really feels like we're playing.
I get so nervous when I see shadows.
back at you sometime.
Hmm? Tommy, if nobody else finds me, you gotta kill me at the last second.
Nope. You get
They're looking.
Where do you want to die?
Well, there's somebody else still alive, too. Tanya's still alive. She's got a good spot somewhere. Oh, somebody got me. It was Ashley.
Nice.
Hey, motherfucker, you were right. He was...
Where's Tanya? She must be well painted. Everyone's blasting. I had to shoot one time.
Where is she?
Oh my god, is she not even
There
laying
she
down?
is.
Is she just
Oh my
standing there?
gosh.
No way! She's literally just standing there. What
I
the
stood up the last second.
Oh,
No, I was laying down, but I stood up at the last second.
That's funny. I was gonna say, because if you stood there the whole time and won, that would be such a flex.
I like all the people on the
Impressive.
moon. It's a nice little.
I was pretty happy with my final paint job. Tommy gave me a little extra time.
I feel like
Look at my pretty paint
shot,
job.
like right beside you.
Oh, somebody definitely did. Like, I heard a couple of people die, like, right next to me.
I shot on the ship right beside you.
Yeah, as soon as when I heard my points going tink, tink, I knew Tommy was looking right at me. I was like, don't do it. Let me paint my masterpiece. I just want to paint. All right.
That's good.
Let's do another fun one.
Oh, my game's like, that was weird.
So we just did Where's Wally 2. I want to find the other Where's Waldo one, because that one looked really cool. It was like, that one had, like, upright paintings.
The Fall Guys one looked really fun.
Yeah, I do want to do the Fall Guys one, too. Last Man Standing is kind of a troll map. I think that one could be pretty funny. Actually, let's... If I can't find... Oh, here's the Where's Waldo one. Okay, let's do this one. Then we can do Fall Guys next if you guys want.
Yeah. That's not. With all the colors, it could be fun.
Yeah, Fall Guys
Of course,
is
I have
fun
Fall
and
Guys
colorful.
downloaded, but no.
Oh, you
Gotta
do
put
have
it
Fall
on my
Guys downloaded?
I do.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I do,
we'll s-
and the art museum.
We'll see when we get there. You're like, oh, wait, this Fall Guys one? Oh, actually, I got the other one.
I thought you meant fall out, guys.
Yeah, I thought you meant like fall, as in the season, like fall guy. It was like seasonal guys. It was like a bunch of guys in flannels. I downloaded that one.
I thought you meant Stumble Guys.
Isn't that actually like a ripoff game they made? I think it is. I think
It
there was a game
is?
called.
Oh,
Yeah, there's like a ripoff
Guy.
game of Fall Guys called Stumble Guys.
Of course there is. Of course.
Bootleg version.
Funny.
Because why not?
This one's much faster. I'm almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what she. No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
5 hours later.
There we go.
I'm done. See.
It's about
Yeah,
damn
see?
time.
I'm done, see? Okay, here we go. Oh, I jumped in this hunter circle.
You see
Okay,
what I say?
I'm done, see?
What should make me be the hunter again?
You see now?
Oh, I think somebody jumped in the hunter circle at the last minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. It's like a board game.
Oh, this is big.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh. Just fell off the edge of the earth.
I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of mine. So fun.
My spot is so obvious. Like looking at it from a distance, I'm like, oh shit. This is
So is mine.
terrible.
So is mine.
Same. Same.
But it's working for me so far.
Get the fuck out of here, Ashley.
It wasn't even you that found me. It was Dakai. So
I'm still alive. I don't know for how long, but
Dang it.
until I find you.
Oh.
I think a bunch of people just died on the same painting. There's so many little death markers on there. I kind of like basic because you can see where everyone else is at. Step by where you hiding. You can tell me. I won't tell them.
Okay. I'm in the dice on the ground. Nobody will expect it. Everybody thinks you're going to be in a Waldo painting, so I got in there.
That's where I'm at.
Oh, dude, we're in the same spot. Let's go.
Nice.
Don't tell anybody, though.
Yeah, no. They weren't listening. This is a DM.
Private conversation.
Yeah, we're DMing each other right now.
Yeah, you guys can start talking about shoe size again if you want. Nobody can hear you.
Wait, how'd you get in our DM?
What the hell?
Stop.
Hacker.
How'd you get in here?
Ban.
I'm really not a good hunter.
I'm a horrible hunter.
Just believe in yourself.
You found over half a lot. What are you talking about?
Can't find anyone. How many are
All you
left?
have to do is
5.
find one person, then they're the shitty hunter if they can't find anyone else. Actually, Kira just shot your dead body. I'm just letting you know that.
So close.
What?
I just saw Kira shoot Ashley's dead body.
I feel like.
There was one right here.
Oh, that wasn't very cool.
Haha.
Oh, at least Ashley didn't find me.
There's the silver lining for you.
I don't think I went to that one.
The downside of that is like I don't get a whistle or anything while I'm live.
We've looked at Tanya so much. She has like 4,000 likes. Where is she?
Oh, you guys, you guys almost got me.
I just got to that painting. Darn it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just looking
I
for that.
just saw Tanya right as the timer ticked down.
Jennifer, you had me scared. You were looking. I did a pretty good job, though. I painted up until like the last 10 seconds, so I got myself hidden pretty well.
Yeah, I could not see you at all. Great disguise.
Thank you, thank
If
you.
you guys hit 5, you can just click through and look at everyone.
What do you click? 5?
5
hit
and then
5,
left
yeah.
click, and you'll toggle through everybody.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Who lived?
Oh. I think Tanya. Tanya again.
Dio, I'm assuming you lived.
Yeah, I did.
That is a cheeky spot.
Yeah.
He's under the map.
We were.
Oh
okay.
my god. No.
3 of us had the same idea. We're all in the same painting in the.
I ran to the
I
very
down
back
there.
painting. I ran to the very back painting and found a decent spot in there.
I need to stop to go to the first spot I see.
Guys, let's remember to have fun. You know, cheeky spots are cool, but you want to make it possible for the hunters.
Fucking Dio.
It's a pretty goated spot, I'm not
don't
gonna
think they
lie.
can get down there.
I don't even know how we could have seen that.
From the right angle, you could maybe get them. Maybe.
Yeah, if you lick the side of the stairs and crouch, you would be able to see me.
You just one very specific thing.
Yeah, there
Look at
was
a
a very specific
specific
angle in
angle.
which you could shoot him. Let's
I should've done that
do.
first. Art gallery?
Fall Guys, I think we were talking about. Yeah, or
Yeah, we did
is it
that.
Art Gallery or Art Museum?
They're both cool
There's
maps.
2 of them.
We'll do Fall Guys first. Why is
Art
Ashley's name
Museum
showing
is
up? Why is Ashley's name
Nuh-uh.
showing up here?
I swear, I swear I
thought
downloaded it.
Ashley, that
Wow.
was
This-
Stumble Guys.
This.
That was Stumble Guys map, Ashley.
Yeah, that was Stumble Guys.
We told
I
you.
totally, I know for a fact. I promise you, I downloaded.
I
Fall Guys
knew
one.
this was gonna
Nope.
happen.
I promise you
Nope.
you're lying because
Yeah.
You lied to us. You downloaded Stumble Guys,
Yeah.
not Fall Guys. How dare you?
You downloaded Fall Girls.
I want to know what website you were downloading guys falling on. Check the tapes. Check the tapes.
To be fair, I do think there's like 2 or 3 Fall Guys maps. And Ashley probably didn't download any of them.
Probably not.
I know I
Or
downloaded
she
a Fall
have you ever considered, Ashley, that maybe you started downloading it and it's still downloading?
That would be sad.
Very, very possible.
It is. It is.
You know what? I
Could
bet
be the
you
case.
instead of downloading
Faster.
Fall Guys, you downloaded Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
no.
Today's
Oh, no.
stream is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. I think every
Download now.
streamer ever that's made a Twitch account has gotten an email from them wanting to sponsor. Like the bare minimum to be a sponsor for like Raid Shadow Legends is to like be able to go live.
I think I got an offer from them.
Everybody does. Everybody. It always go to your. If you if they find your email, they're gonna they're gonna send it to you. Wait, what the heck? That was weird. This is a fun map. It's kind of funky. Oh! I fell on Fall Guys. Damn it. It's not what I wanted. I wanted something fun. What the? I just got yeeted.
From the game?
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's... Oh, okay. I feel like that would be kind of cheating, so I'm not going to do that.
We'll see if I picked a good
I
spot.
almost want to just, like, come out of my hiding spot and paint myself as a Fall Guy and run around. Just see how long I can survive. Because I had my eye on a fun spot, and then I fell, and... Oh. And then I climbed back up, and then I fell into a really weird spot. And then I climbed again. I can't even... I can't even move out of here.
Mine is so obvious.
I didn't have enough time to paint.
Yeah, this is like... This map is a little buggy,
Hanging down the
unfortunately.
hole.
You got me, Belby.
Oh. Bro. Oh my god. I fell back down again. Yeah, this map
At
is a
least
little buggy.
That's a good map for it, I guess.
I'm just gonna... Screw it, screw it. I'm about to... I don't want to use a broken spot. I'm about to About to move. About to
I think
redo
my
mine.
spot might be broken.
Mine was definitely broken. I fell into something I don't think you're supposed to be a fall into, and then I climbed back up, but it was still, like, I would just fall back in there, and there's no way anybody's going to find me in there. So, now I'm moving, and I might get caught. Is it like a little fast food treat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly where I'm at right
I
now.
left.
I managed to squirm my way back up, and now I'm just one of them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Yep. Kira killed me. I just moved to that spot, but I didn't have time to paint because I left the broken spot. I know where Tommy is though, but I'm not gonna go kill him. Because we fell into the same thing. I would have definitely lived until the end of the game. Because I definitely don't think you're supposed to be able to get down in there. The hunters might be too big to fit in there. What I wanted to do was hide on one of these spinny boys and paint arrows on myself, and I would have had time if I didn't fall off the ledge.
Hi, senpai.
Oh, hey. Hi there. I got both my mods. Oh, dude, being a grape would be pretty cool. Oh, dang it. I fell. This would be a pretty goated spot, too.
I mean, being a grape would be pretty cool.
So, but yeah, look at my spot.
Where are you?
I'm in the crown.
Oh, did you move to the crown? You moved there after I, is that when you said hey?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
I am a grape.
That's awesome. I love how you just have like a little smiley face on.
I got the little glowy hair.
You must have passed me right when I was leaving there. I went in there and looked around, and then you were like, hey, somebody. I was like, oh, okay. LOTR, we had like even more people last time we played. I think it was our biggest lobby yet, but it's getting, we're starting to get a pretty big group whenever we do play, which is awesome.
This is my last game, guys, because it's getting late here, so...
Yeah, this will be my last game,
hour?
too, because
Last hour of gaming?
I want to take a walk before it gets too dark.
But thanks for letting me play, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Sounds good. We'll be playing again tomorrow, so if you want to join again, feel free. We'll be playing a lot earlier,
you can
too.
walk when you're dead. You gotta play Mecca now.
Sweet, well, have a great night.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Now we just got to wait about 5 minutes for Ashley to download this, and we'll be good to go.
Wait, what are we
don't have that
downloading
either.
now?
Borderlands.
You didn't pick a single one that I already had.
Actually, you didn't have any of them. You know you didn't.
I'm just
I
gonna
thought I had
spend
this one.
all night downloading every single map that they have.
Oh my god. The front photo is with Peanut.
Yeah. I actually watched that live when he painted himself there. It was really funny. I was like, there's no way. I think we watched when we were like looking at some of the older clips and we were looking at some of the funny Meccha Chameleon clips. I think we might have watched that one. But I was like, there's no way he doesn't get found because like every guy in the lobby is gonna look there, and like somehow like it was him and Gimmick. Like one was the left titty and one was the right titty, and neither one of them got found. It was so funny.
Yeah, I could have swore I played this with you.
Oh, I can put you back into Kai. We played the other one. This one has like a bit more to it and like more characters and stuff, and it's just as good as the other one, I think, because it's got a lot of fun colors. I also think this one has like some cool neon lights, so the neon paint could be cool here.
Okay, this map is actually fucking massive. It's like 500 megabytes.
Yeah, this one I think
this
is.
This one's taking much longer than the other one.
How far are you?
I ordered Starlink.
Oh, did you?
I'm at.
Yeah.
Mine's
Dude,
at like
sick.
15.
My mom uses Starlink too because she's out in sticks, like in Virginia, and they just don't get great service out there. But yeah, she says Starlink's been great. Only thing is like sometimes when it's like when the weather gets kind of bad, it can be iffy. But yeah, for you, always being on the go. Yeah, that's probably
I got
pretty nuts.
the mini roam or whatever. I'm gonna get the unlimited bundle.
How does that work? Does it come with like a little satellite setup that you got to do?
Yeah, as long as it's facing the sky and it's like not obstructed, it should have up to like 250 megabits of speed. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking 20 times better than the hotels I stay at.
Yeah, dude. Like hotel Wi-Fi, like hotel internet. I don't know what they do, but it's like
they intentionally throttle it so like one person can't like hog it all, I guess.
It doesn't even take that much internet to play a video game though. Like for just a basic gaming connection, like it's crazy how bad their internet is. Like I remember there's been times where you would join me in Peak and your hotspot was better than the internet. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, my hotspot is kind of like unstable, but it normally gets about like 100 megabits of download at least.
I've been playing that alt Pokemon Go account on my hotspot, and it's been pretty smooth. Like every once in a while, like if I'm like under a roof and I'm not connected to Wi-Fi, like I might have to like hold my main phone up a little bit to like get a better connection, but that's it. Like aside from that, like anytime I'm outside, it's pretty strong. It's enough.
I was gonna say my shitty hotel Wi-Fi downloaded this faster than Ashley.
Ashley, when are you planning on upgrading your internet?
I literally live in the middle of nowhere.
You should consider
I live in the middle of
Starlink.
nowhere.
You should consider Starlink. It's my mom lives in the middle of nowhere. That's why she got it. It's not too much. It's probably pretty close to what you're paying now for whatever internet you have.
So the mini cost me about $200 for the equipment, and the cheapest monthly plan is like 100 gigabytes, and it's like $50. The unlimited is like 170 a month.
50, dude.
I have to see if I'm allowed because my I was gonna say I have to see if I'm allowed because my house backs up to the military base. So there's certain internet things you
I
can't
see.
get
I see.
because they think you're gonna hack into their security system.
Fucking you can hack your way out of a wet paper bag.
Hacking the mainframe. So, yeah, that price is nice. I mean, I have Spectrum's like best internet because, well, I make content and I always upload videos. So I need good upload, but it's gone up so much, dude. I'm paying $140 a month just for internet. That's no TV, no phone. That's literally just the internet. It's crazy. I think when I got this package, it was only like $100, but it's gone up by like $40 over the past like 4 years.
My buddy just got some kind of fiber optic that's like 2
That's what I
gigabits
want.
of, download. And
It's the
like
the
40
upload
bucks a
on
month.
fiber optic is so on cable connections, like on cable internet, like your upload, it can't go up that much. Upload on cable is going to be like 500 megs, like or not even that. Hang on, let me look it up. But I know on fiber optic, you can get like a gig of upload. Like if I had fiber optic, I could stream like in 4K quality without any kind of problem. Right now I can only stream in 2K because if I try to go higher, my bit rate's just not enough to support it. But they don't offer fiber optic in my area yet.
You just gotta move. Move to like Pittsburgh or Houston or California or something.
I don't want to live in a big city. I don't think Jordan does either. And we're not in the middle of nowhere, you know. We're kind of on the outskirts of Dayton, so a lot of areas around here do have fiber optic, but it just depends. You know, it's kind of rolling out slowly but surely.
Yeah.
My Wi-Fi is only
Did
like
you have to pick the
85
biggest
watts.
map possible?
Yeah, just to spite you for the last game.
I mean, you did say you had it, and then you didn't.
No, I didn't. I didn't know. I did not have Borderlands. I just looked when I was hiding, and I do have the other Fall Guys one. He just picked the wrong Fall Guys one.
So with Spectrum, the fastest upload speed for upload is 40 megabits per second. That's the maximum speed for cable internet upload. But for it's upload. So I mean, you know, like that's only going like to matter if you're uploading like large videos or if you're uploading or if you're doing a live stream and broadcasting like 8,000 kilobits per second. That's what I'm doing right now. But I could broadcast in like 20,000 kilobits per second on much higher quality if I had a fiber optic, because fiber optic is up to a gig per second, which that's insane for upload speed. Like that means I can upload a YouTube video in like half a second. Like basically I click upload and the whole video is published. But as it is right now, I have to like, even if I did upload in half a second, it would still take YouTube probably like 20 minutes to copyright check my video. So you always have to wait for that too. How you looking, Ashley? You at 10%?
Whoa.
15. No, I'm at 80. I'm at 80.
You're 8%.
I thought you
God damn.
15 was the real number.
80.
Like, oh my God.
8.0? What the fuck?
8.0?
0.8%?
0.8?
Probably
0.08?
downloaded the wrong map. I guarantee she's downloaded the wrong map.
That's not even possible, but probably.
I quit. This
She
is my
probably clicked
resignation as a
download,
moderator.
went back and clicked a different map.
What are you downloading? You're not downloading Call of Duty. You're just downloading a tiny little map.
Apparently, I am.
I'm
Apparently,
about
I
to
am downloading
unsubscribe
Call of
and
Duty.
re-download it just so I can download it faster than her.
Taking Ashley so long to download this map that I ate a gummy.
Oh.
It won't kick in until I'm done streaming, though.
It's
So I'm
taking
just
so
gonna go to
long.
sleep.
I went to work and I finished my shift and I came back.
It's taking so long. I
have to
retired
leave
last
soon.
week.
Taking so long, Internet Explorer's catching up.
You guys, are we sure she's not downloading the actual game Borderlands? Maybe that's what's up. I think that's what's
yeah,
up.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Actually, you know you got to click the little blue box.
Oh wait,
that
we're
says
not
download,
playing
right?
Borderlands.
Yeah,
guys
that's
think-
not what the plan was.
Do you guys think we'll have a peace deal with Iran before Ashley's done downloading?
Do you think we'll get GTA 6 before she's done?
Oh
Maybe.
no.
Maybe.
Do you think we'll get the PS6 when she's done downloading it?
Oh,
Possibly.
Definitely.
Do you think my dad will come back when she's done downloading it?
Stop.
Oh.
I don't know. That one's questionable. It takes a long time to get milk.
Yeah, it really does.
Milk
Yeah.
and Newports.
Milk and Newports.
Okay, it's done.
Holy shit.
Yay!
Let's go. I mean, let's go. I
All right, I gotta
remember
go,
when
guys.
I was a
don't
young
wanna do this
man.
anymore.
I swear to God, if I get Hunter, I'm blaming Ashley.
My feet are sick. All right, I had to sit
Okay,
down.
I'm good.
Gotta go.
Yippee! Yeah, this map is cool.
Wow, this is a big map. My God.
Yeah.
This is neato.
I'm running straight from the titties.
Of course you are.
Not surprised.
I've never seen all this, so I have no idea where I'm going. Oh boy. Well, that's not quite what I wanted, but...
I don't think I picked a good spot. I don't have time to paint. Yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid.
Well, this isn't what I wanted to do.
Okay, that was...
I'm just saying.
That's what I get for exploring. See, I've never checked this map out before, so I'm gonna run around. I'm gonna go in free mode and just look for where I can paint next time. I don't think you can go up here, because free mode won't go up that high. So I think this is the limit right here. I mean, like, a spot like this would be kind of cool. Ooh, I like this. I kind of want to go try that. Oh, Samantha's the hunter. I could probably run around for a bit.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't know how to shoot. I'm pretty sure her monitor's turned off as well.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to adopt a new strategy.
If I just texted you or DM'd you something.
I'm working on a little project of my own right now.
Yeah, she hasn't even seen anyone yet. She ain't even trying.
Nope, that's not right. Samantha, if you find me, don't shoot me yet. I left my spot because I'm gonna do something fun with you.
I say shoot him anyway.
Should miss, so. That's not senpai. It's crazy. I literally said where I was running to, and she didn't even come find me. Hey, there's people nearby. Just to let you know. A little over 2 minutes left. You got this. He said as he lied.
God, how fucking.
I'm a cat.
I'm a kitty cat.
I'm a cat.
You should let her shoot you just so you can help her find somebody.
Are the whistles on?
Nah, she has to earn it. You gotta earn it. You gotta hit this cat. You can't hit this kitty cat. You'll never get me. Oh, you got me. Oh man, there's 45 seconds left.
So you gotta come kill me.
I don't know where you are.
I am on. I don't even know her name. I'm on Booby
Damn.
Chick.
I thought I was gonna make it.
I just became a cat, which was pretty fun.
I'm on her.
You're on the what?
What's her? I don't know her name.
Oh, you're on the lady. I'm about to come look at you.
I tried to go on the lady.
Are you the wiener? Heck yeah.
Oh
I like that. I like that.
Wow.
That's a good spot.
Wow.
I went and explored. Oh yeah, don't forget to like my
Senpai, you
kitty
looked
cat.
right at
Did
me.
you guys look at my kitty cat?
I tried to go in her bag, but I couldn't fit. I couldn't do the design, so I changed.
Yeah, you did a pretty good painting though.
Yeah, you looked right at me with 3 seconds left. I thought I was dead meat.
Yeah, I was. There wasn't
You
enough
just
time to really
casually walked
worry
in
about
and
winning,
passed
so
the
I just went to
picture.
go look at Tommy.
Yeah.
I like my kitty cat though.
I was right near you on the wall.
I
Best
had a
kitty cat I've
spot
ever
I don't
seen.
think Samantha would have ever found, but I didn't like it because it was just like a dark shadow spot. Because I basically went to explore this map because I never played it. And I went upstairs, and there was this, like, really dark crevice I ended up painting myself black in, and I was like, this is not fun. Like, I didn't even get to paint. I was like, you know what? It's Samantha. I'm going to be a cat, and I'm just going to see if she can shoot me. You did, to your credit. You got me. Also, do you guys know how to move fast when you're a ball? Because, you know, if you hold shift, you're going to stand up. But did you know if when you're in your little stance here, if you hold shift before changing your posture, you can sprint while you're in your shape. That's what I did as a cat. That was a
that's
fast
awesome.
kitty. Yeah, little tech for you guys. If you ever need to move on the go. Now we're all just.
One more LG. One more LG.
No, I gotta hop off of here. But we'll play a good bit. We'll play a good bit more tomorrow. Well, I need to eat dinner, and I want to go. I want to use my gimme gold coin bag before the sun sets.
Like we're playing Mario Kart.
Right?
Shortcut. Shortcut.
Loop-de-loop.
Shortcut.
It is pretty fun to like zoom around when you're in one of these stances. You just like permanently hold shift. I mean, honestly, in this game, like, I wouldn't mind just locking shift on. Like, who needs to walk? It's better to always run. So yeah, tomorrow.
Shift whenever I need to go slow to get to like a spot.
Yeah, yeah. See, like, that's the thing is, I wouldn't mind like shift being the way to slow down, but like 99% of the time in this game, you want to move fast. So like, I don't like that I have to hold a key for that. It should be the reverse. Like, if I want to move slow for whatever reason, I can hold a key. That's how it works in Dreamlight Valley. You always jog unless you, like, hold a button to... it's on PC anyway. On controller, it's the tilt of your stick determines how fast you move. But on PC, I think you have to hold control to walk. Otherwise, you just always sprint. That's how it should be Meccha Chameleon. But yeah, we'll play tomorrow. My plans tomorrow is that we're going to knock out a few Dreamsnap reviews so I don't have to review 93 snaps on Monday. And
There's already like 50 of them.
yeah, I'm sure a lot of them came in. This is a pretty cool challenge. I think a lot of people are going to like this one. So, but we won't do all of them. On Friday, the main goal is just to put a dent in them. So we'll go live tomorrow. We'll review about an hour's worth of snaps. And then for the final 2 hours, we'll play Meccha Chameleon the whole time. So if you guys want to play again tomorrow, feel free to join. And I'll catch you then. All right, I'll hop out of Discord. GG's, y'all. All right, chat. Thanks for being here. Thank you for another amazing day. And again, thank you also for the big 215 consecutive stream goals. Very kind of you guys. Very kind. Thank you very, very much. Susan said, I thought it was a mouse. That's what I was gonna be at first, but then when I painted the face, I just made it more cat-like. So I was like, you know what? I made it a cat. It's more of a mouse shape, but the face was a kitty cat. So yeah, tomorrow we'll dive into the snap reviews, as mentioned, and then we'll play some more Meccha Chameleon. And hopefully, after I update my drivers, I'll probably do that in the morning. Probably just reinstall my drivers, and hopefully we won't get that internet disconnect issue again, because that's happened a couple of times now. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes, like when I'm like playing a game and I'm streaming, like it'll just, it's only my PC. That's why I'm pretty sure it's the drivers. Because like, you know, my internet wasn't down at all in the house. It was just on the PC. And then once I restart the PC, it's fine. But yeah, I'll try to fix that so we don't have to deal with it. And I will catch you guys on the next one. As always, stay safe, stay awesome, and stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow for some snap reviews and for a bit more exciting and fun Meccha Chameleon. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Ta-da for now.